Welcome to the live stream, everybody.
Welcome
we get any more
to
guests
the
on this
Iron
freaking
Animal
show,
Show.
I'm going to take a nap during the fucking intro. What the hell?
Well, maybe we need to
How's
change the
everybody
intro
doing
up a little
tonight? Apex. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
I've seen your comment, and welcome everybody here. Gomez Pythons, everybody. Mary's here. Bad Blood's here. Barbara. Thank you. And Angie, yep.
They're donating the 10-pack, my stickers, 10-pack, and a new temp gun. And shipping. That's awesome. I appreciate it, brother.
Welcome. Moto X, welcome. Mr. J, welcome.
Welcome, Heather.
But yeah, so fucking I don't even know. You know what we got on Christmas? Our Christmas show? A bunch of shit. That's what we're gonna go with.
Yeah,
Let's just go with a bunch of shit.
I put it, put it out in the community tab, and then on.
I don't even know if I can wear it with my headphones.
And then on Instagram, and then I've had to edit that thing like 4 or 5 times, Yeah, like, I mean, every time I edit it, get done, somebody like.
Earlier, you're all like, I got a couple more sticker packs and this and that, and then Apex said that, and I'm like, holy shit, we might as well just go with a shitload of stuff. Just say that and go with it,
all I gotta do is add that to the community tab on YouTube, and that'll cover everything else is updated on there. So the whole list and everything, Well, and we'll go over that tonight too.
I would just put the list in the description. Then you can just add shit to it as you go.
Our description, I can't add nothing no more into my description right now. I'm maxed.
Is it full?
If you go, okay, this is what I did.
I don't have any limit when I use
it's 5,000. Or not on my community tab, on my description and below.
Yeah.
It's like 5,000 words or something. Anyway, if y'all go down
and check shit in my description, Jesus Christ.
Let me finish. If you go look at my description right now, I've put almost everybody that comes in our chat, as many people as I could. If I could find your channel, all your channels are in my description, and anybody can click on them and go to find your channel.
Oh, right.
Since we can't post them in the thing. So I got like 30 or 40 people in the description, dude. So yes, I did that. So so there you go.
We'll keep, if we can keep that up. Well, depending on how many we can put on there, that's the bad thing, because I copy and paste it to the Friday show too. Yeah,
but I did it like this. I put their name and then their channel below it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of doing like in one row, so you can look at it. I mean, go in the description. It's down there. They should all be visible to see. And they're all there's probably
have a good holiday. Back to family. Thank you, Apex. Thank you so much. He's gonna.
There's probably 40 people or so in there, Justin. So
Dylan, welcome.
So, that way.
That was crazy on Dylan's show. That Evergreen guy. That's the guy that I tried to get that rack from. That I was one person away that day.
Right.
With that on that show that was selling those racks or whatever. That was the guy that was selling them. That I tried to get that one, but I started the show, and that lady contacted him before I got back to him.
Right.
I sold it to her.
Well, I think like 5,000 or something, but I've got like my description and then everything below for my channel, and then I just added that, So, but I mean, there's probably 40 people in the description down there, so that's 40 channels. I mean, that's not bad. So, but I mean, I run out of space. Anymore. Yeah, you can't share the links, and that's been, most of them people have been pretty long time in our chat too. I try to put them in first, and
you have to be present to win any prizes for sure.
Dylan, welcome, buddy. Bad Blood, Frank the Tank, welcome, buddy.
I will be
Angel,
at work, but hoping to be on the live. All right. Well, just kind of go in and out, in and out as best you can. Balls and Strikes, welcome. Oh, damn! Look at that. Balls and Strikes and Gomez Pythons aren't blue. That is dirty.
Really?
Dirty.
No, come on.
Dirty.
Really?
That is dirty.
Oh, damn.
No,
that's
weird.
For real.
They were not blue, but I was just doing it to poke fun at you.
Troy should have been blue because he was in my thing.
Yeah. You think Gomez would have been blue too? It's probably
he was. If you go to on my computer on my moderator, it shows them as moderators.
Yeah,
that's weird.
Yeah.
We'll see if it adds them, because unless I happened to do something when I was going through that list by, accidentally.
Oh, he's blue now. Yeah, because Balls right. He said he was blue before. He's blue now.
Yeah, because
yeah, he said he was blue before that. Yeah, YouTube takes shit and changes shit all the damn time. I don't think
that's what
I
I
wear
mean.
my fancy hat with my headphones and stuff.
That means you're a moderator. That means you can kick people out if they ain't blue.
We really don't have nobody to kick out, though.
No, and you'll never get to anyway because Heather usually gets them out before anybody else. So,
Madman Serpents, welcome to the show. See, now I'm all Christmased up. What do you think of that?
Well, I don't know. Where's the rest of the outfit?
No, there's no rest, no outfit. This is it.
I thought you were going to have like a Grinch mask on.
I should have got a green costume, Grinch mask. That's for sure. The YouTube shorts don't like my praying mantis video. I can post it anywhere. All the praying mantis videos do good on any other social network except for YouTube.
Right. I don't know. It's a hit and miss thing, you know.
Thank you, Rad. I like the hat. I don't know. I think the white brim is too thick on this one though, or something. I don't know. It looks weird, but either way, this is it. This is all the spirit I got.
I mean, I
get kick rock. Just kidding.
I put two more out, and one got 84,000, one got like 20-something thousand, and but I got the hate come a hating. You know, I mean, I was almost at 50% on thumbs up, thumbs down, and then it kind of grew. But man, there were some topics people were hating.
I'm gonna have to do some more. Well, the monitor lizard video did all right, and then the snake ones do, but like the bugs and all that shit, none of the other critters.
But dude, I mean, I've done the feedings before, and they didn't do good. So it's just a hit and miss. You know what I mean? I mean, really, you know. I mean, so you can say
no, you got the fucking mojo of fucking 10 voodoo queens or something.
Madman.
Yes, you do.
Madman has it. He's got way more views than I do. Yes.
Well, he puts out a ton of videos, but
he's got some that over 140,000 views, buddy. Well, almost 200,000.
Well, okay, then both of you got the mojo. Either way, I do not. I got the one that hit 100 grand, but that was it.
I know, Mary. That is so weird. I figured that one. I was honestly thought that would have been a good short, but I have heard some people say, and people talk on YouTube that some of them they've seen some shorts take off after 2 months. A month.
Yeah, no,
so I mean,
yeah.
Got monetized this morning. Well, congrats.
Who did?
Moto Danger.
Oh, right on. Yep. I figured it'd be any time.
Wow. Heather says, "Damn, Justin, you got a mouth on you tonight. You need a bar of soap."
Nope.
Hey, the man's been working this week. Give him a break. He's probably been working hard. He's been stripping them floors. It's hard work.
I ain't even got to that part of it yet. It'll probably be a month. It'll probably be a month or something before I even get to that part. Because you got to remember, we're one out of, actually outside of like a full purposely made vintage center, there's probably less than 10 places in the world that have like wooden lanes, and I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? It sucks. So I got to actually like fix all the holes in the floor before I even start standing. I got to fix all the floors. I got to fix all the holes in them, the little dips and doodahs. And yeah, it takes a long time to do this. If we hire somebody to come in and do it, it's like 40 grand probably. And I'll do it for like 6 grand probably myself. And then whatever they pay me to do it. But.
Right.
So it's crazy. There's not a lot of centers left that still have an actual wooden lane.
Oh, he's already had some puffs. Don't worry about that.
Some pups.
And he don't drink beer, so he won't have none of that. All right, Troy, I appreciate it, buddy.
Oh yeah, I done had me a couple puffs and a monster, so I'm fired up tonight. I'm ready to go. I got my kitty cat. This cat's got bad habits now. It wants to sit with me the other day because it watched that whole damn.
Hey man, that's okay. I appreciate it.
With me. He watched the whole damn Pinky Blinder series with me. She did.
You see that?
Before I forget, I'll throw in a sticker and magnet pack. Sweet. Now that's a sticker pack as well. That man,
yes.
he delivers some stickers. He don't mess around. That's
and
sure.
He's got a magnet in there too. So
big, nice stickers. He's got coasters. That guy, he puts out a sticker pack. You know, there's very few, you know, that actually go out of the way when they do sticker packs, and he is one of them for sure.
Yeah, there's some good sticker packs out there for sure.
There is. I mean, you can tell there's sticker trades, and then there's people that are serious about their sticker business. And he's serious.
And then of course I think a lot of them know too. I mean, not to downsize it at all, which is smart. What they do is, you know, Sticker Mule, they do these specials every day. You know, hey,
they do.
You know, get you 20 of these little 1-inch or 2-inch buttons, you know, for like $5, $8, whatever. You know, or get the tape. So it's a good deal when it comes around because hey, why not? You know, you might not get 100. But you might get 20 or 25, say, magnets or stick, you know, which is cool. So, you know, I mean, hell yeah,
they do got a bunch of shit. Andrew, welcome. DE Exotics.
What's up, LA Harper? How's it going, buddy? So, yeah, I mean, it is cool. And,
Sherry Chat, welcome.
And so, I mean,
good to see you in the chat. Good to see you.
I think that's great when they do that stuff because I get emails from them all the time,
what are you
dude.
Doing? Rough you up, tiny kitty.
XL, 2X, and 3X. All right.
Yeah, well, write that down.
That's okay because whoever wins, they're gonna have to message you or email you so you can let them know what you have and they can pick from there. You know what I'm saying? So.
Love the hat and the cat.
So
this is my little sidekick now. She's turned into my chair bum. She's like, every time I do computer work or anything, she just sits here the whole time. So it's kind of.
But yeah. So I mean, it's just easier that way, you know. Bang's got a lot of flavors.
Sidekick. She's my sidekick.
But if you want something that's going to rock your world, go get you one of them little, you know, I don't know, it's a bottle about, I don't know, like this tall, red and white, says red line. That's dope in a can, dude, right there. Dope in a bottle, dude.
Red line?
Straight. Oh my, hey, dude, you're only supposed to drink half of it. I didn't know that. I drank a whole one. Whew.
Yeah.
And I bought 2 of them, you know. I was like, okay, that's funny. Wham. And dude, let me tell you what, off I went, boy.
That's good. I wear a triple R. Glad you have my size.
We were getting a lot of iron.
So yeah, again, anybody that's new in the chat, the Christmas show, we all kinds of Christmas show, 22nd, 23rd, and 25th.
Thanks, Bad Blood.
The 23rd on our show, the list is now grown to this freaking big.
And I'll go over that here in a little bit, what the list is too, just so everybody knows. You know,
crazy.
I mean,
I don't even know how you keep track of all that shit.
I'll write it down. I write it down.
Yeah.
It's the only way I can. I mean, you know, if you don't, then you're screwed.
That's true. That's true.
That's why I got to work. All you got to do is update that, you know, intro. So I do everything else for you.
No, you don't.
Well, you're right. I don't do the tests.
You ain't been doing the test, and you don't. I do my own show. You take care of the stuff on.
Well, I don't do that. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. You know better than that.
Well,
I mean, but you tell you. This is what Justin said.
I'll trade you. I'll trade you. I'll do the shows a couple times a year. You do the intros.
He goes, if you want to be on the show, you get a hold of him.
Well, that's only because you're the one taking the orders. There's no sense in 2 people doing it.
You're right.
If you get 2 people that take the order, that's when you get double booking. You should never do that.
Never.
I run a business, man. If somebody's booking something, I will never book nothing in the middle of it.
Hey, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you over there, Elf.
No, I'm just saying for sure, though. I mean, that's the way I roll. That's like at my work. I tell people all the time. If the phone rings, only one person is to book anything.
Well, yeah. I mean,
5 people booking shit, you got parties left and right. It's like, what do you do? It's crazy.
Well, I wouldn't do that. I mean, you know that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Man. Yeah, I try not to keep track of all that crap. It's hard enough trying to hunt somebody down for a good logo pick. Jesus Christ. Like, be on the show 10 times. Just give me a decent logo pick.
Yeah.
Most of the ones I got now are pretty good, though.
I don't think
there's any real bad ones right now. I think we've got all good ones for just about everybody on there now.
Yeah, because once you, like we explained to them, the easy part is saying, hey, if you know they got stickers, they have a proof. And that's usually the best one to use. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, those are usually
and
like
that
quality pictures, yeah.
Once you said that, it's easy for me to go, hey, do you have the proof they sent you for your stickers? Oh, yeah. Well, as soon as they send that, then we're good,
Yeah, because those are high-quality pictures, yeah.
Somebody tried to take $1,100 out of your bank account
today due to fraud.
That was probably the Chinese.
Somebody tried to take $1,100 out. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Damn. Somebody's trying to have Christmas on Bad Blood, for Christ's sake. Ball Python Love, welcome to the live stream.
Welcome. Got him a couple good-looking pies. See that? You got a couple good-looking pies.
Pastel. Got thrown in a pastel, too. Like,
Gray's reptile. Dude, that guy he is an awesome guy. You know what I mean? He really is. And he's a good breeder, and he's just a down-to-earth guy, dude, so. What do you mean a consistent local, Justin?
What do you mean a consistent local? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I didn't say anything about consistent local.
It's just, I don't know. It's a question from Dylan.
I know who it's from. I can see it. I just don't know I don't know what he means by it. I don't either. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know. I guess you'll have to elaborate on it, Dylan. I don't know. The new ball pythons from Gray's Reptiles. Yeah, they're nice, dude. Couple nice pies too.
He likes them low white, he said. I like the high. Not high. I like more of a 50-50 pie.
Yeah, I don't like a high white pied either because
I don't like high, but I like about medium.
Because you might as well just get a bell, if you're gonna do that, right? I mean,
well, yeah.
I mean, honestly, I mean, there is some pies that's just how they come out, I mean, just they're gonna have the head pattern, and that's gonna be it,
Even though that is kind of cool, like when they have just one patch of like the normal look, in the middle of the whole white snake, it does look cool. I don't know. I'm cleaning tubs. I just heard you say something about getting. I think maybe I heard it wrong. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not sure. No.
I don't know either.
He's got rat poop in his ears.
He's like, what you mean?
Like, what you mean I'm local? I know. I was talking about, though, because I was talking about your guest earlier, that your guest, the Evergreen, that was the guy I tried to get that snake rack from that night that I started my live. And I was trying to get somebody to contact him during the live. His guest is the guy that I was trying to get it from. He's a couple hours away from me, or a few hours away.
Right.
But yeah, that was about all I said. I don't know.
Man, that guy has some nice snakes, dude.
I messaged him, and that one lady got to him right before I did, because I was starting the live and shit, and I just seen his post, and I was trying to get shit ready, and then by the time I even tried to send a message, and that lady slipped right in front of me. That was the one for the 3-level racks or whatever, the ARS rack.
Well, see, you got to let Dylan know that way. If you need something, he comes across and he can alert you.
Well, I didn't know that, for one. I didn't know Dylan knew him, and like I said, and even then, I didn't have time. Like I seen the post, and then I had like 5 minutes.
No,
to start
I meant like
show.
for now.
Oh yeah, well, I'm sure
Man, that guy has some. That guy has some nice snakes, dude. Colubrids and stuff, and some nice ball pythons.
You see that Brad on the Facebook? He's getting a lot of the colubrids and shit as well.
Yeah.
He's building up quite the little collection of craziness.
Yeah, I've seen that.
He just got him some, what was the Mexican black snakes? Or was it rat snakes or corn snakes or whatever the hell they are? Is it just Mexican black snake? Whatever the hell they are.
Yeah.
But he's got a pair of those, which is cool. No, not the PVC one. It was the one before that he sold. It was like
an ARS or whatever.
Hatchling rack. It was the the base and 3 levels of the ARS, and it was the littler hatchling tubs. It was like $500 or something. I asked everybody in the chat, and everybody's like, buy it. And I'm like, oh, I'm trying to get a hold of the guy. And that one lady got to him right before I did, and it was sold by the time I got to him. But he did have PVC racks after that, but I didn't need a rack at the PVC.
You hear that?
I wanted that hatchling one that he had.
Yooper has a 1 hour show tomorrow, give or take an hour.
Yeah, I know. I know, but I'm gonna do my show at 6:30 no matter what, and then whenever you're done, you're done. So but I'll be on both.
No, it big time breeder.
It was
dang.
No, before it was an ARS rack. It was the first one that the first one that I seen that he offered. It was a
hatchling rack, ARS hatchling
3 levels. Yeah, he wanted $500 from it, and I asked the whole chat, and everybody's like, yeah, and then I'm trying to message back, and then he sold the PVC ones right after that. He had 2 or 3 PVC ones after that he sold too. But I wasn't looking for one of those. I was more after the hatchling one that he sold, the first one that I seen. But like I said, I was starting the show. I was trying to message him and talking to you guys like, hey, should I do it? And yeah, I didn't.
That one snake he showed was nice. I think it's called a Musarana or something like that. Man, that thing, it's rear fang venomous too, man. That son of a bitch was badass, dude.
Yeah, those are crazy.
Yeah.
Thanks for saying that, Ball Python Love. Smack that like button. It does help the channel, helps the feed, helps us get out there to the world.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was nice.
That's way too hot, I think. It's killing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So what time? What time is?
I was one person away. I was the second one to talk to him, but I was one too short.
What time is Jason's live stream start tomorrow?
At my time, 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
Yeah, because it's the normal time I would have started my show.
So it's 7 o'clock my time, Central Time is when he's going live.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go live.
Well, I just want to make sure because I knew you said 5. Your time. Yeah. I knew you said 5. I just want to make sure it wasn't 5 my time. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was just clarifying.
No, if it was 5 my time, then I could still. I would do my show at 5.
Right. Well, no, that's what I was just making sure. So, yeah, Pied Marcerana, that son of a bitch was nice, dude. Nice. It was cool looking too. That was something you don't see. You don't see much of them, you know. Welcome, Gay. Yeah, you don't see much of them in people's. You know what I mean? You see some of the stuff, but you don't. That was something a little different, you know. So, and he had some nice melt snakes and some nice king snakes, and he's got them all, dude. Nice collection, and he's got the Tegus too. That Tegu was cool, dude. It was like albino and black, you know.
Yeah.
But he said the black stays. It was cool. So. Man, it was a nice Tegu. It was cool. And he said, and you just seen how big it was. He said, if your Tegu ain't this big at like 4 or 5 months, you're not feeding it right. And it was, dude, it was huge. He said, this is how you're supposed to take care of them. I mean, he's showing them, you know, it was pretty cool. So he goes, and he said hognose too. He was showing feeding hognose. He goes, most people underfeed them. You know, they need bigger meals, you know. He's full of knowledge, dude. I mean, the guy was. It was cool.
Oh yeah,
it was interesting. You know, he had a lot to good info to put out there.
I'm friends with him on Facebook, so I see all of his shit anyway. Or not Facebook, but Instagram. So I see most of all of his stuff anyway, even before he was on. So
7 Central Time, all right. 7 Central Time.
TnT
So everybody make sure.
Welcome, Todd.
You know,
or Todd.
And then Todd will be Sunday.
So for me.
So there's some good Christmas shows going on this week. So starting with going Yooper tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Lots of stuff he's giving away. He's got shirts. He's got stickers. He's got a snake hook. He's got temp guns. He's got 2 snakes they're giving away. It's going to be epic. Don't miss out, you know. And then Wednesday, we got stickers, we got shirts, we got temp guns, we got tumblers and hats and coffee cups and snake and gift certificates and tons of shit. And then Friday, and then on Christmas Day, TnT, they've got a snake and tumblers and shirts and cups and hats and all kinds of shit too, you know. So there's 3 good and his is at 9 p.m. Eastern time, I believe. Correct? Todd, is that correct? 9 p.m. Eastern time?
I think that's what he said. I'm not sure.
I just want to verify the time on his. So, but man, that's a lot of stuff, dude, for 3 days. I mean, you can't go wrong. Join in a lot of give backs to the community. He's got a snake hook as well. I mean,
if it's a success this year, all 3 of the shows and whoever does shows next year, we should make everybody prove they're subscribed to us all.
Well, a lot of, you know,
weed out the freeloaders.
Right.
Make them subscribe.
I mean, I got a good
Hopefully
list in there.
Hopefully they'll subscribe anyway, though. It's a good thing.
Right.
You know, we get a bunch of new people. It'll be cool.
I passed 350,000 now, Justin. I hit it the other day.
For views?
Views. Yep.
Shorts
a little over
count.
300. Shorts don't count. I was telling Justin earlier, I watched the video, and this guy in 80 days, and he had a regular channel, and he was doing some like computer animation stuff, and he was getting like 300 views per video, and he decided to do shorts. So in 80 days, he has went to over 1 million subscribers and over 500 million views on his channel by doing these little animation shorts, which are just phenomenal, dude. I mean, they're like, because he hit a niche on the gaming, society, and like everybody loves this one thing he's doing. But crazy how his channel in 80 days, over 1 million subscribers and 500 million views. I mean, that's insane.
Man, we got some whack fucking weather. It was 60 degrees here today. You know that? 60.
That's crazy. Degrees. And probably be 20 tomorrow,
huh? I don't know. I gave up trying to figure it out. It was like, holy shit, man. Today people were wearing shorts and tank tops today. It was like, holy shit, man.
They already told us that it's finna drop again. Cold.
Yeah, I think right around Christmas Eve or Christmas it's supposed to get like below 0 or some goddamn.
Wednesday will be cold again. I mean, we were kind of warm today, but it's still cool at night. But they're saying
Wednesday and Thursday there's supposed to be a bunch of storms coming through, so I'm putting the snakes together again too. Because it's right about that 3 weeks anyway. No
problem, Angel. That's why they're down there for it. You want somebody's channel? Go look in the description. Anybody you're not subscribed to, their links are down below. Hey, hit them up. It's the easiest way I can do it because we can't post them in chat. So, I mean, if go down there, everybody, pretty much, I'd say everybody in this chat, their link is down there. Until I
just try to find a shorter video, watch a full video, make a comment. Because if you don't make a comment, 9 times out of 10, people won't get the notification that you subscribe to them. So make sure, don't say, hey, hey, I subscribed to you, we're new or something. Don't just say something about the video or something, but just say, seeing you at the show.
Just tell them that
will know where you're from, or
you got referred from the Iron Animal Show.
Well, don't say the Iron Animal Show. Just say the show.
For the show,
because that's like sub for sub when you do shit like that.
That's true.
YouTube. So if they just say "seen you at the show" or something, then they'll know that that you subscribe to them, and they'll most likely subscribe back. So I mean, if you're trying to get subscribers, that you got to put in some work.
9 o'clock Eastern time, correct, is when your live stream is on Christmas. Is that right?
Congrats! I knew you were I was gonna check too, and I forgot last night. I seen the Ball Python Love was at 97, I think it was when I saw the video.
Congrats!
Or when I commented on it, and now he's at 100. So the congrats, for sure.
That's good.
Hey, the first 100 is like the worst.
I mean, it's like just big time when you hit 100. Yeah. I mean, it ain't. You're like, I can't believe I hit 100.
I mean, with the shorts now, it's not going to be as big a deal. I think, but
but I mean, even without
they're
them,
not going to. People aren't going to understand what it was like to get 100 with a short now. You know what I mean? Because they don't know that there was people. I've seen people's channels that are a year old that didn't even hit 100.
Right.
You know what I mean? And holy shit! It's like. And you know what? It's funny because they tell you everybody says don't sub for sub, don't do this, don't do that. There is a ton of creators that'll tell you that first 100, do whatever the fuck you can to get them. They'll say, have your family subscribe. They'll tell you, you know, all your buddies subscribe. After that, then try to get them from content. But just get over that hurdle of the first 100. They'll tell you, just do whatever you can just to get it out of your way. You know, it's crazy.
9 p.m. Christmas night, Eastern Standard Time. Cool.
Well, you all know. 500 today. Congrats to you too. Hell yeah. Well, yeah, it's exciting, man. It's like, it's nuts.
Oh yeah, I mean, because there's certain milestones I think you go to. You hit 100, and then if you hit 500, that's a good milestone. Then you hit 1,000. So you got the milestones that you're trying to hit.
Well, that's the thing. As soon as you hit 5,000, then you don't care until as soon as you hit 1,000. Then it's like next goal is automatically 5,000. It's like it'll just grow. I
mean, I was at 15. I do about 500.
You know what? It's weird now. It's weird now that with the shorts, it's kind of hard to judge it. But before the shorts, they used to say whatever it took you to get to like your first 100, it's going to take you that long to get to your next 1,000. You know what I'm saying? So they used to gauge it like if it took you 8 months to get to 100, it would take you 8 more months to get to 1,000, and then 8 more months after that, technically you get to 10,000 if you grew on the way YouTube was. But now with a short, you could gain 500-600 subscribers in a fucking video. So it's like that's gonna throw all them numbers.
You can gain 1 million subscribers in 80 days.
Well, and that's the thing. There's channels that do that anyway, even without shorts. Like I said,
right, you're right.
There's that guy.
You're absolutely right.
In the Two Buddy group, that guy hit 1 million subscribers in 6 months without any shorts. He just posted his gold plaque or whatever for his 1 million, and that guy started like 6 months ago.
He when they did their like little awards deal, he was like one of the most he's you know, popular guy that hit them goals and been trying to hit them. They were talking about him the other day and how he's like one of the most influential guys on YouTube, but he just hit 1 million subscribers.
Welcome to the live stream.
Welcome, AAP.
There's a ton of Christmas shows this week, man. You should get into some bunch of sticker packs and T-shirts and snakes and all kinds of shit. And crazy shows,
shirts, all kinds of stuff. Tumblers,
stickers,
hats,
swag like crazy. Just about everything you can think of as far as swag.
Yeah, that's for sure. Great video on the redo the bathroom too. I watched that. That's cool little. It turned out good. I like that sink and everything. And cool how he did the concrete countertop. He did it in a better way of not having to pour a big thick slab. You know, it was cool how they did it. Yeah, you know? It turned out good too, and they epoxied it. So I liked it. That was a good way to upgrade your bathroom or any room, whatever you're doing, and then make your house worth a little bit more.
Says, you know, make sure to comment to him so he can find you.
Yeah.
IG's up to 100 followers overnight.
Well, yeah. See, once you start,
awesome.
It's weird. Once you post, and that's the thing. If you post more on that, you get it. Just grows, dude. You know. But I've been slacking on IG. I ain't gonna lie, because I haven't been focusing my time on it as much. You know.
You know, I've never seen any kind of a growth spurt as far as like being consistent on IG. They either have a video they like or you don't. I don't know. It's weird. I've seen people with 6 videos with 10,000 people. You know, it's like, how does that work? How do you
I just mean post. A post. I mean, you know, I've seen a growth by post, but you know, I mean, it wasn't. I mean, just because I was posting more, that's all. You know, I mean,
usually it's what it is. I think it's more of the social networks that hold you down. It's like they give you shit to make sure that you're going to be, you know, that you're dedicated to doing it. And I think once they find out that you mean business and you're here to stay, then they give you a little slack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I'm trying really hard to try to get my 4,000 hours by the end of the year. Trying hard, dude. Don't know if I'll make it, but I'll be close, you know. So, but it's a goal, you know, setting goals. That's all I do, you know. So.
Well, you've already popped your cherry as far as your live feeding videos. Put one out that's over a minute so it can get some views towards it.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean? Do a time lapse of him swallowing stuff, even if it's frozen thawed. The time lapse of frozen thawed or live of a snake swallowing a snake. People like to watch that shit. It doesn't have to be live. I mean, if you can actually show the process, we all know it's an impressive process, man. It's like,
oh yeah,
if I could swallow something this big, it's the size of my body, that'd be pretty impressive too,
Can you put your fist in your mouth?
No.
Oh,
I'm not even sure if I've ever even tried. I mean, I'm not sure what would possess somebody. I mean, other than a chick trying to show off, I'm not sure why anybody would do it. It's like, hey, whatever.
I have a playlist of every one of my videos.
Playlists are hugely important.
Yes, I do have a playlist with every one of my videos in it. In fact, I got like 4 playlists. One was like all my videos, one of my live streams, one of my regular videos, and one of my shorts, just because I try to keep them separate, But I do have one big playlist that's got every video in it.
That's funny. So, I wonder how long it'll stay up there. Justin posted his link and it worked.
I can see it.
I wasn't sure if it was going to work because it wasn't in blue, but it went to his channel.
Huh. That was weird. Well, I got his link posted below too. So I mean,
hey, we got.
Or no, I don't have it because his is one of the hardest ones to find. That is no lie.
Has he ever commented on one of your videos or something? That's the easiest way to find him.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really his is because I searched the other day, dude, and I found it before. It's just I could not find it.
It was even worse when he used his full name because there was like some damn musician or something with millions of subscribers that had the same damn name.
I mean, I don't know if I have it down below or not, but if I don't, I mean, I did look for it, but there's just some that are way harder to find and I don't understand that.
He just said it's strange that some people can still post links. See, I posted a link in when everybody said you couldn't in his, but apparently it went away. It let me post it, and then a little while later it went away. So I don't know if you can actually do it or not. I don't know what it is, but. And then again, who knows? YouTube changes so much. Maybe
there you go.
People bitched or something. Maybe they quit doing it. I don't know. But either way, there's a whole lineup. If people are in here and you need some, 20, 30 subscribers, he's got a whole list of the people that kick it here, in the chat, all down below. If you add numbers, it works. See, look, there's always a sneaky way out of shit, man. It's so funny. He's all, if you add numbers, it works. Well, we have 2 in here. Alberto and Justin posted 2, and it shows. And I can see your link, but I can see theirs too, and they don't have any numbers in front of theirs. So I don't know how it works. Maybe they'll disappear after they redirect.
Yeah, I can see it.
Even if it's there for a couple of minutes is all it counts, just so somebody goes and clicks on it.
Yeah.
So it's crazy for sure.
Because I was trying to add every person I knew, but it wouldn't let me add no more in my description because it's so full. So
well,
it's like 5,000 characters or whatever you can put in that thing. That's a lot.
Like but anything else in life, though, when they stop one thing, somebody will figure out another way to do it. It's like,
right.
It's crazy. How it all works.
And they're just
chilling like a villain.
All they're trying to do is stop the grow nectar. That's exactly what. That's why they took the 3 dots away to begin with, and they're trying.
And to be fair, that is one thing that YouTube has always been against. It's just that it works, I mean, if people want to grow on YouTube, so if there's Grow Network, there's going to get people that are going to be there no matter what. But I mean, that's why YouTube is set up the way it is. You're not really, that's like, it's hard to find people's channels, shit like that, because you're really not supposed to search
a channel.
You're supposed to search the content, not a channel, it's like,
right.
So it's really weird how and then with YouTube trying to act like everybody else right now, it's like, who knows what they're going to allow and not allow. But I do know that on the other social media networks, a lot of the bullshit creators are getting dropped. Because they're like the other ones, the other platforms are starting to have to come up to the standards of the guidelines as like YouTube and shit. So they're taking out creators left and right that are shit, that are just, shaking ass or doing this or picking their nose and shit. And there's a lot of those creators right now are getting taken out on other platforms because there's no content there. And they're, they have to have guidelines too that YouTube does. Every platform has to have the same guidelines, no matter what. They're all the same as far as social networks, but it just took so many years to get YouTube slapped down. And now, you know, the other ones are thinking, now they can say, hey, see what we did to YouTube? You start doing it, I'm going to do the same thing. So now the other platforms
it's not AAP, because I tried on a non-monetized channel the other day and it did the same thing. It wouldn't let me post a link. I mean, I could see it, but nobody else could.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. Like in our AAP chat, because
maybe it was one of their glitches they had going on, and
it was Redneck Stacker was like, hey, you can't do the links anymore. And then I posted one. It was like, oh, it was there for a little bit, and then it went away. So it was like, you would think if you couldn't post a link that it would just not let you do it, because like if on the StreamYard, when it tells you can't post a link, it don't let you do it. I mean, you have to do it in another network, you know, and now it lets us.
Right.
But you think they'd be able to just cut it off altogether if it was a link, you know? I mean, it's a huge computer program. They should be able to stop a clickable link. If they can't stop the clickable link, then, you know, why even try, you know?
Well, that's what I mean. Maybe it was just a glitch they had for a few days.
YouTube blame mommy, exactly it, yeah.
You know, I mean, maybe it's back now, you know, because they've had a lot of shit going on the last few in the month, you know.
And that's another thing, because I've had two other warnings that fucking, you know, that YouTube's, you know, having issues. They've came and gone on my YouTube studios.
Yep.
That one that says about the watch time is still there.
Yeah.
So I don't think that problem is solved yet.
It says it's fixed. So, they said they fixed it, but I don't think it is fixed, because
it's not gone yet. I've seen other problems come and go off that list, and that one's still there. So all these numbers that we have on our real-time views, they all may change, because I don't think they have it figured out yet. How they're going to work the short views and the regular content views. I don't think they have it figured out yet, and that's why that warning is still there. Because I've seen 2-3 other things come and they fixed it and it's disappeared. And that one warning is still there.
Video that hit the other day at 84,000. Yeah. It went over once it stopped at that, and I went over to my homepage.
Yeah.
It was there like it was there within 15 minutes, dude. Before it was hours, hours.
Actually, I've enjoyed, which is, and my channel's always been this way anyway, is I've never had nothing really explode. It's always like long term, because all of my shorts, they all get consistent views.
Right.
Consistent. None of them have just stopped like other videos do. None of them have. Like my one that was 12,000, it's 17,000 now. So it's like, yeah, I mean,
what I'm saying is a spike. That big huge spike to get you like that.
But that's what I'm saying. That might go
1,000 to the 80,000.
Yeah, but I'm just saying
if you look at the one that I had 109,000 or whatever, it's like way up there. It's like 100 and something else thousand, like 17.
That's what I'm saying. But that's the issue with them, was the real time views, and that's because of the shorts. So I mean, if you wake up someday and all those views are gone, or on mine and yours, I wouldn't be half surprised. You know what I mean? Because I don't think they have it figured out yet of how they're doing it.
Yeah, it might not. I mean, it's weird. So
and they may stay there, and then they may change it, or they may just take them away from us. Who knows? But I know that there's still an issue with the real-time views, they say. So I don't know, how it's going to affect us with everything. Because that's like yours, how your one part of YouTube says you have that watch time from the shorts, but if you go to your actual YouTube, that shit isn't there. So it's kind of weird how that works.
The watch time, yeah, because if you look at my watch time, I'm way over 4,000 hours. But if you go to where it says monetization, to check your it's a completely different number, because they're not adding them shorts in the monetization.
It's almost like it's a made for kid video or an adult video, because if you market for kids or adults, it's the videos there, you can get views on it, but you just don't get any watch time from it. So I think they're kind of treating the watch time the same way as like if it was a adult video or something.
Yeah, it's just like they said, once it hits that shelf, you don't get no watch time from it. Which sucks,
that's why I say that's why I don't know. I don't think they got the real time views figured out yet. That I'm not sure though. I mean, they might, but it's weird how there's been other problems that come and go off of the YouTube studios, but that one problem still stays there. You know what I mean? It's weird.
Yeah.
And you're still there too. And did you see the other fixes come and go?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really on my I pay more attention to my YouTube studios than my YouTube channel. Yeah. So it's like, it's really weird how they came and gone. and those problems got fixed, and now they're, you know, solved, and
because
then that one's still lingering, you know.
Just the one video that is like at 114,000 now, you know, it's got like 812 watch hours. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just that one video has almost 1,000 watch hours. So they didn't add, you know, they might have added the first 100 people that watched it until it got crazy, but they, you know, that's what I'm saying, that they didn't add 812 hours. You know, that was the thing, you know, or, you know, I would have been past my 4,000 already, you know.
Yeah, but it's because and that's what they say about monetization too. It's like, to be monetized, it's only monetizable material,
right?
You know, gets affected to do that, which is still good. I mean, I know you want your watch time, but like I said,
right. Well, and I knew that going into it, though. You know,
YouTube's got to do something to stop people from being able to be monetized with one 60-second video. You know what I mean?
They are DNA.
I mean, they have to do something. If they're going to allow people to get watch time and views from a 60-second video, YouTube has gone to crap. That's all I have to say. You know what I mean? The volume of people that'll be monetized will flood the system so much that it'll dilute anybody that's already here.
Right.
You know?
DNA, a month, it does help with subscribers, because 1 month ago I had 741 subscribers.
That is the one thing it does help with.
I now have over 1,600 subscribers. So yeah, I'm over at 1,600. So
almost 1,000 from just the shorts, like 900.
Exactly. You know,
it's crazy.
So yeah, so gained almost 1,000 subscribers basically off of just like 2 or 3 videos, you know. So
which that's the thing. If they allow the watch time for those videos, that'd be crazy. Somebody be able to get fucking
you could be monetized
video.
Yeah, in one video almost, because there's some videos out there that's got 52 million views, you know, on one short, you know.
Yeah, see, that's like my watch time. My watch time for 28 days is 237,000 minutes. So I have enough time right now, well, almost 2,000 minutes away from having enough to be monetized within 28 days.
In 28 days? How much is it?
Yeah, and that is, huh? Well, it's 240,000 minutes to be monetized, which is 4,000 hours. And in 28 days, I have 238,000.
I got 200 or 2,000, or I've got almost 2,700 watch hours in 28 days.
Yeah, 2,700.
Yeah, so I don't know what that is in minutes. So,
well, on your YouTube studios, it's all in minutes. That's not hours.
I'm on the computer; it's in hours.
Oh,
and I'm on my phone, so I can't check my YouTube studio. So that's what I'm trying to get at. So whatever that is, added up, 2,700.
Well, like I said, it's
divided or times 60.
It's 240,000 minutes is 4,000 hours.
Right. So
divide that times what the hell ever. How do the shorts work? You got to film. It's a 60-second or 58 seconds or under, because you don't want to do any more close to a minute, because if you convert it over to YouTube, sometimes it'll add a second to it. So if you film exactly 60 seconds and load it, it might come out 101, and then it don't qualify as a short. But if you film it vertical and you keep it under a minute and add shorts in the description or the title somewhere, and then if it gets picked up, it gets picked up.
And it is hard to sit here with your phone up and down sometimes to get that snake video that you want to get. Because I mean, it's easy like this. It's easy like this, but like this, it can be a pain in the ass.
When you got like a lot of motion going on and you're trying to catch it in that little bit of frame, it's actually really hard. When you're filming this way, it's cake. It takes the whole, covers the whole room. When you're filming like this, it's like it's a whole nother ball game.
Because you almost got to be over top.
But yeah, and remember though, with the shorts though, I mean, he's got videos that are 100,000. I got one that's 100,000. We got other guys that are 150,000 views. I mean, gaining like a couple hundred subscribers within one 60-second video. You know, so I mean, they're well worth. Like him, he could, through the crop, the old fucking the forest of love there. He give a little 60-second pan through there, or like 50 seconds. Actually, I think you stay around 30 seconds. Because if they're too long, then people don't want to watch them. If they're too short, then you can't. I'd say about 30 seconds, pan through some big old buds, post that shit up as a short. I bet it'll do some good.
Yep.
because you can't get watch time even if they mark it as adult content. You still get the views and the subscribers. You just don't get the watch time, which you're not going to get the watch times off a short anyway. So I'd film them buds, man. I bet he'll get a good video. When you do, remember remember you boys.
Yeah, as long as you keep it that 6, you know, you want to do 58 seconds or less, because YouTube's going to add a second or two. That's why we say 58 seconds.
Sometimes it takes one away too.
Yeah,
I think it depends on how it compresses the file when you transfer it. It's weird.
Now, if you're talking and showing something, yeah, but if you're just kind of panning, I think about 30 seconds, like you said, is about the right time, because I see like the ones that are hitting like the ones that I've seen at 52 million and 10 million, they're right around 30 seconds, maybe 35 or under, or maybe 20, depending on what they're doing. So they're right around, say, 30-second videos.
Like I said, on that first article we read, down at the bottom, it says a true short is 15 seconds or less.
Right.
Which is
weird.
What's
up, Beaches Balls? How you doing tonight?
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
But, I mean, it just depends, because some of mine are longer, some of them are shorter. Just know
it does say fixed now. See, it never did say fixed before.
But it's still there. It's still there, though.
It's weird that it's still there, yeah.
I seen it say, remember I told you at the time it said fixed? It said it was only down for like an hour or two, but it's never left the studio, though.
And if you think about it, the way it's read, I may be actually reverse of what I said. You may wake up one day and there could be more views, because it actually says real-time view counts missing in YouTube analytics. So that means they're missing, where we could have more views than we're actually getting on some of our videos.
Well, but I think, but it said it was fixed. You know what I mean? That was the whole deal. And it said it was fixed, I think, on like December 2nd or something.
See, mine, it never did say fixed for the longest time. That's the first time I've noticed that it said it.
It said,
that's craziness.
We received multiple reports about missing real-time data in YouTube analytics, where creators are seeing 0 views. This began approximately 1 p.m. on December 2nd. We fixed the problem it was from 1 p.m. to 3:45 p.m. And after we fixed it on December 2nd at 3:45. It says only for a short period. Some real-time video views not being counted. Some were missing, but it says they had been fixed. But it said it confirmed that the December 2nd data should be complete and up to date as the issue was resolved. And
YouTube's cleaning up all their dirty work. That's true. That's true.
So, you know, but it's funny, because if it was fixed, why is it still up in my studio? Because other things like Justin has said
where I think
I've seen it come and go. And just like, unless people are still asking about it, but I don't know why they would be, because it's not happening anymore, you know.
There's been 2 or 3 other problems that I've got notifications for, said it was fixed and disappeared, and that one's still there. So it's like, I wonder what the fuck, you know? It's weird.
Right.
We're guessing. It's fucking YouTube. You can't figure that shit out. Fuck.
I mean, bottom line is it don't matter. They're gonna do what they want.
That's it.
They do what they want.
Same way I feel about government. Doesn't matter what we do, they're gonna do whatever they want anyway.
Right. I don't know. Come over my house. I got it.
Shorts after the title. You don't have to put it after the title. Actually, a lot of people don't even put it in the title. But when it first came out, the article that kind of told us about it, it said in there if you could add it to your title or in the description to help YouTube realize that you want it to be a short.
Well, that was something they said too. That guy that got over 500 million views and 1 million subscribers, and every one of his videos, he put in the title #shorts.
See, most of the videos I see don't have it in the videos.
But who knows, you know? But he found that niche that's really popular right now, and being a computer animator, to make a 30-second video that's like a mini cartoon, that's really popular right now. And so, and the thing was, his retention, you know, if you look at your retention, he has some that are over 100% retention, like 103, 104. So what that tells YouTube is somebody watched his short and then rewound and watched it again.
Yeah, if your average is over a minute, it's like, holy shit.
So he's getting retention spikes over 100. His average is like, the lowest I was seeing was in the high 80s to 90s. So his retention is crazy, but that's because he has that niche that somebody wants to watch right now. That's really popular. He's one of the only few. And Justin, they showed something else. He has watermarked every one of his videos so they cannot be stolen on YouTube.
Yeah.
Where somebody tries to even take part of it, he has them watermarked, and you can see it in the video. I'm not saying you can't take it down, because there's smart people out there, but it's pretty cool that he's got his name and shit inside that video at all times, watermarked.
Well, so does mine.
Yeah, but I mean, not down here. I mean, like during the animation in certain it moves and shit, which is cool. I mean, which is
there's a watermark on mine throughout the entire video.
Well, mine too,
well, yeah, but it's the same thing.
Right, but what I'm saying is he didn't do the one that YouTube gives you. He did it his own in his program, is what I'm saying.
Well, it's not his own. He got it from another program, unless he can make the program himself. But either way, it's still.
You know what I mean? When he's making, his animation video, he put it in his animation video. Is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
He incorporated in, however they do that shit. It's all numbers and text and all that. I don't know how to fucking do that shit.
It's just like the YouTube does it with theirs. You just let them know that you want a watermark, and they put it on there.
Right.
The same thing with like the pictures and all that. It's just a computer program. You just tell it you want it there, and it puts it in there for you. It's nothing you have to do. I mean.
Well, no, I'm saying it's not the same as what. I mean, it is, but never mind.
Well, no, there's apps for all that shit. Is what I'm trying to tell you. You don't have to go through YouTube. There's apps that'll do it for you.
Right, right. But I mean, when
this guy isn't a genius. I mean, it's not like he's.
I'm not saying he's a genius. He's just, when he's making his little animations, it's whatever. It's
an app. That's what I'm saying. There's tons of apps that do it.
It could be an app. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. The way they explained it, it was something that the way they were explaining on the video, this guy was saying it's not the norm of what most people do. That's all I'm saying.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're making your own video, you can put shit in it that you claim it's yours.
Right.
I mean, anything that you can prove that you made the video, that's considered.
But I think you should. I think you should have a watermark, because, I mean, I do. My videos has even on this one, and yours do too. It shows your logo.
Yeah, it depends on what kind of video you do. But if you're doing like a DIY video, that's your watermark. Your face is in the video. There's no other watermark that's better than you in the video, because you made the video yourself.
Right.
And above any watermark, the reason why he's doing that is because it's animation. Anybody can draw something. If you're actually filming yourself and your channel and what you're doing, that's its own watermark.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I mean, somebody can't steal my face and say it's them. I mean, they can try to, but either way, I can go after them no matter what, because it's my footage, And that's why I've always said to everybody, keep your footage. It doesn't matter if you have a watermark in it or not. If you can prove you filmed it, you win.
Right.
So.
Oh, for sure. Don't delete that shit. Keep it, I mean, exactly, because you never know what could happen with your channel, especially with all the hacking that's been going on in the last week.
Oh, yeah.
And YouTube being in the news and Facebook and everybody else. So, I mean.
Yeah, anything. Well, that's the thing. YouTube, this is only new. The short thing is only new to YouTube. Every other social network out there goes off of a 60-second video.
Exactly.
Like even Instagram, if you're under a minute, it'll show it on your page. If it's over a minute, it goes to IGTV.
And you can post it to your page.
Well, yeah, but it's still not. It's two different videos. Yeah.
Right.
It has, if anything over a minute, it goes through a different, like, network.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. The only ones that ain't really doing the short videos right now is like Twitch, because really Twitch was made for gamers to live stream, do their live streaming for their gamers stuff. You know what I mean? That's really what Twitch was.
YouTube bots falsely report videos. They're not YouTube bots. They're people that are bots on YouTube. YouTube's not going to flag the video that they already know that's there. It's people making accounts that are bots. And like outside sources from YouTube. The bots aren't from YouTube. I can guarantee you that. I mean, YouTube already has possession of your video. If they wanted to flag it, they'd have flagged it a long time ago. They're not going to put a bot out from YouTube to flag your video.
They'll flag your video as I can put it in.
Those bots
I can
are
upload
like
a video.
outside sources. You know,
I can upload a video, and before I even post it, I can tell you if it's flagged or not by YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, so can Justin, because if I got that's what I mean. Because if you got music that's copyright music, they're going to flag it, and it's going to tell you it's copyright.
Yeah, you don't need buddy. You don't need any of that shit. All you need to do is preload your videos, which I've said from day one. It's like always preload everything.
Yep. Burmese python.
Well, see, but that's what you want. It's not that they're flagging it before you even post it. You post shit before it goes public. So if it does have an issue, it doesn't go public and you don't get flagged.
Right. That way you can fix it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm answering Frank's question. Yeah, because it's like when you preload something, it'll tell you if there's a warning there, so you can fix it before it goes public and you don't slice your throat. Because if they say, hey, do you have permission for this? And you go ahead and load it and you don't have permission, that's where you get
trouble. They're just letting you know, hey, it's not, you need to fix it, and we're letting you fix it. But if you decide to go ahead and post anyway, we're gonna slap you with that.
I guess it's not. Yeah, but YouTube's not striking shit that's private content. Anything that's private, nobody can see anyway. Why would they strike private content? Think about it. If it's private, nobody can see it.
Right.
And that's why YouTube is flagging it as far as no watch time, because it's private. You can't get watch time. You can't get any recognition for any video that's private. So it's not flagging or striking a private video.
Right, because they don't even get views or nothing. It's not open to the public.
But if it's a private video and they have issues with it, if it's private or not private, they're still going to strike it the same. It has nothing to do with it being private, other than the fact that it just don't count if it's private. Right.
They're just letting you know that this you have a problem before you upload it, or make it public, is all he's saying.
Instantly, almost. TnT, it's just about instantly. As soon as you load something, if there's music in it that's bad, YouTube will send you a deal saying, hey, do you have permission to use this? And if you say yes and you don't, that's where you get in trouble, And
actually, if you want TnT, because I know you got two, buddy, if you upload a video and say you want to don't upload it straight to the public, you can go to edit and it'll take you over to that page and it'll tell you no problems or problems from there too. And it'll still tell you,
as soon as, when I'm in my YouTube studios, as soon as I open the video, if you look off to the right, there's a little column at the bottom of it says no warning.
Yep. Underneath where your tags and end screens are, ain't it?
And here's even another food for thought that people don't think about it. If you have a really good quality video, if you post that video automatically, no one ever sees the HD version until like an hour later. Because even if you post a video, it takes like another hour after posting for the HD series, the high quality footage to load up. So if you just put out a video and like you get 100 people watch it within the first hour, they watch the shittiest copy of that video ever. Because it hasn't had time to process the actual HD video. So everything, anybody that wants to do good on their YouTube channel, everybody should preload their video no matter what, at least an hour, just to let the HD load up.
Yep. And you can see that where your videos are, where they've loaded it, where it says okay to watch. It might say SD good, HD still loading, and it'll show you that. It'll show you where it's still
when
processing.
You go into your YouTube studios and you show it, it'll say even after it's loaded like an hour. That's why I do. I load it and then I keep running downstairs checking my computer, waiting for that HD to finish, because then the first people that see it get to see the higher quality video versus that first shitty, because YouTube's going to load it in the least quality video no matter what. It's just going to look like shit until like an hour later you watch that same video and it looks crystal clear and it's like, what the fuck?
I mean, there's people that upload videos.
In my opinion.
And they schedule their video to come out at a certain time because they know it's going to all be done. Best quality.
The thing. I never put any of my videos private or any of that. Is what I do. I schedule every one of them. Even if I know I want to put it out in an hour, I'll schedule it for 3 hours ahead of time, just to where I got enough time to put in all the descriptions, the hashtags, get everything situated, make sure all my fucking ducks are in order. And then if the HD part is loaded, then I'll go ahead and change the scheduled time to when I actually want it to come out. But that's just the way I do it, so I mean.
No, that's how a lot of people do it. You're absolutely right. I mean, I see a lot of people say that, and they do that,
I've never read a YouTube guideline, and I monetize. And you know what? That's the hardest part too, because your channel with the herb side of the channel, that's the hardest shit to weed through with YouTube, because especially with the more and more states that are actually becoming legal as far as, you know, the marijuana is concerned, YouTube can't, forever, they got to start realizing at some point that they're states that these people are doing nothing wrong. So, right. I mean, and even then, you know, there's more and more growing. I mean, there's some channels I see that they go full adult because YouTube harasses them about their content. And then I've seen 420 channels that are busting shit out left and right and have no guideline strikes. So it's like, I don't know how YouTube's weird on that channel, I think, on that kind of a channel, I think, more than some others, maybe even.
Oh, I've seen some of them go over a million subscribers. They just blow up, you know?
Yeah. But I've seen channels that are channels that are 1 million subscribers, but they're if you look down in the description, their shit is not monetizable. They'll put content for adults. And as soon as you mark content for adult, you get no watch time. No watch time.
Moto Danger's got a question for you.
But YouTube will start tracking shit better, I'm sure, with the more and more states that it becomes legal. They're going to have to just let it go eventually, you know. When does revenue start? You have to make you have to make $100 before YouTube will send you a dime. You know what I mean? Like if your first month, if you make $20, YouTube holds it. The next month, if it takes you 5 months to make $100, that's when they'll send you a check. If you make over $100 in a month, they'll send you a monthly check.
When will he be able to see that? He wants to know when he'll be able to see it, like on his studio or wherever. Does it show you somewhere where you can see that?
As soon as, and that's another thing with you. You need to make sure to go back through every one of your videos to make sure that monetization is turned on all your older videos. Because any view that you get from now on, you'll get paid from those videos back in the day. So go through and make sure every one of them are marked not for kids, not for adults, or don't put the not for adults, but just not for kids and just regular license, and go back through and make sure the monetization is on all your older videos. And then, like I said, as soon as, I mean, it takes 24 hours, I think, for revenue to start. It's like, so it'll be a couple days, but it'll start trickling in. It'll say 50 cents. And I mean, I posted, I remember when it said the first 2 cents. Like I made 2 cents on YouTube. I was like, oh my God, you know. But yeah, you have to hit $100 before they'll actually send you a check. And you have to realize that that's because there's billions of people on YouTube. If they were sending out a $10 or $20 check to everybody when they, you know, in that first month, they'd be sending out shit constantly. So you have to at least get up to $100. And then, like I said, if it takes you, you may get a check every 3 months, depending on how fast you make that $100, you know, or you make a check every 2 months.
Make sure there's no, you know, like you had some music that they didn't agree with and all that. Yeah, you know, make sure all that's off there.
Yeah, and I know he's got other videos and they may never get flagged. But now that you're monetized, some of those other feeding videos that you have slow-mos and shit in, eventually those might
get restrict them. Down. Yeah, or take them down.
Well, no, they'll delete them. They'll delete them. Fucking, I had 8 videos fucking deleted instantly because they say with and your videos may not ever get touched. Don't freak out. They may stay there. But if you ask for channel reviews on videos that if it says it's not monetized or you're not able to monetize it and you ask for a human review, if that human review looks through your older videos, they'll delete any one that they think is inappropriate. So be careful with that. And I'm telling you, because they say that when you I learned from this myself because I had tons of videos, tons of revenue. I lost probably $100 a month just in the 5-6 videos that they took off, bang, right off the top. They just deleted them because when you're slowing the slow-mos and all that shit, you're glorifying the death.
Yes.
And I'm going to make a huge deal to you right now because I care about your channel and I do care about Ball Python Love because he's kind of the same route. Put a warning in your description that this is not for entertainment. It is for educational purposes. If you look, Venom, you look at any live feeding video channel, every one of them has a warning in the description of their videos.
Or even in the video itself, it pops up.
Well, yeah, in the beginning where it says this is going to contain, you know, this graphic material that is for adults and educational purposes only. You know, I mean,
said he's got
that's the thing. Some channels you may never get looked at. Some channels, they just overlook you. But then again, they may come in and take out 20 of your fucking videos right off the bat because now that you're
10
monetized,
that are restricted and 2 that are partial.
Yeah, any music that you just got off of anywhere that's kind of random and shit, you're gonna get flags for those, because as soon as you start making money off a video that you used crazy music that YouTube didn't okay, then as soon as you start making revenue, that's when you're doing shit that's against YouTube rules, because now you're making revenue off of music that isn't yours. Before, when you weren't making any money, YouTube didn't give a shit because you're not making any money. But now that if you make money off of somebody else's video, that's where ears are gonna perk up and they're gonna, look at you worse.
What about like him making a video with like his kids in it?
You know what? I'm gonna stay out of all that. I really.
Because it's weird,
Look, now when this first started, when the whole YouTube thing, I got into COPA like nothing else. I was right there with all these crazy YouTube lawyers when they were going through all this, because I was scared to death too. And it boiled down to where it was like, you can't make content that's directed towards children. Like you can't put Barney on the fucking, the thumbnail and say, hey, this is how children should do this, because you're going to get flagged. But now when I load videos, it asks a specific question: is there any kids in the video? So I don't know if you mark there is kids in the video. I don't know if that declares it as a made for kid video, or does it just warn that there is video in it, but the content isn't directed for children? You know what I'm saying? Because that was the whole thing with COPA, is you couldn't make content that was directed towards children. But now that they ask that weird question, is there any kids in your video? Wow, that's a whole nother ballpark. I'm really unsure of how that works.
Well, he had that short out there today. He put that short with his, his kid in it right there in the thumbnail. You can see it, and it's like, that's why I'm asking.
I have videos. I have a couple videos that my granddaughter is in. We were cleaning the pond or something like that, and but none of the videos were directed towards this is how kids should do this, or this is what kids should do, or. You know what I mean? So there's like, it's a really fine line. I really don't want to say too much about it as far as, don't listen to Justin on this. The whole kid thing, as far as kids in your video, do your own research for one, no matter what. Because anything that I say, and I'm going to say it for Irondogg, whatever he says, does not matter. It's what YouTube considers. And it's not even YouTube, because the way that law works, it's COPA. If COPA reviews your video and they think it's kid friendly, even if YouTube says it's all good, lets it go. If COPA themselves, that's where the $43,000 fine comes from per video. Let me say that.
Yes, per video.
That's who judges if your video is meant for kids or not. So it's like you versus like, hey, my kid's got a beautiful smile and it's in my video, or a $43,000 fine. You ride that train however you want to ride it. You know what I'm saying? But just be careful.
Yeah, that's why
it's crazy. Yeah.
I just choose, there won't be kids in none of my videos, period. Because I'm just, just for that fact,
But the whole COPA thing, when it first started, was all about you cannot make content directed towards children.
Right.
But now that when they ask you that question, is there any kids in your video? I'm not exactly sure on where that falls into, where if you're admitting, it's like, it's really weird, because now even if you mark your video like meant for kids, it's the same thing as marking it as for adults. So if you mark it as an adult, it's the same thing as marking it's for kids. And there's two different kinds of platform there. If it's for adults, maybe it's a content kids shouldn't see. It shouldn't be labeled underneath the same, you know what I mean? Because it's like kid content and adult content are labeled the same in YouTube. You ain't getting paid for it, basically.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know.
It's a fine line right there.
I'll quit freaking yakking, though. I'm all.
Well, no, but
YouTube shit, and it's like, God damn it.
No, because
there's so much. It's overwhelming.
But you have to understand this. What info we're saying, or even for me, what worked for me might not work for you. What worked for him might not work for you.
Exactly.
And anything else that we're trying to give you info is our opinions on what we think. Don't take it to heart. Do your researches like you do for your animals. I mean. But we can share tips, but not saying that's,
so much. It's hard to even talk about it sometimes for me. I get so frustrated because there's like, you say one topic and there's like 1,000 things to say for it, because it's like I filled my head with so much of this crazy shit. I was legitimately paranoid when that first of the year, last year went, and that whole COPA thing went. And I mean, we all were. Everybody's clenching butt cheeks, man. It's like, man, are they going to, nobody wanted a $43,000, fine. I mean, I was in it thousands of dollars at the time just to start my YouTube channel, between racks and critters and cameras and all this shit. And it's like, now you're going to give me a fine for $43,000? It scared the shit out of me.
I didn't worry about it because I said you can't get blood from a turnip. I ain't got $43, so I ain't going to give you $43,000.
I got to think about Trish. It's like, if they come after me, they come after her too. So
right.
It's like, it's not, if it was just on me, I wouldn't have gave a shit. Like, whatever, you can hunt me down the rest of my life. But when it affects other people, I got to make different decisions. But,
and even
it worried me even worse. It was like
deleting your videos. That wasn't a good way to go. You should at least backed every video up, I mean, or
that was the thing.
Or froze them.
But before January 1st, before all that come into play, TubeBuddy has, and if Todd's got TubeBuddy, anybody that's got it, there's a deal inside of TubeBuddy, the free part of it. You can click. And it'll let you know if they think, or if their algorithm thinks that any of your videos are meant for kids. So you just, it'll do a search, and if there's any crazy titles or anything, you can change the titles, and it'll tell you what's wrong with them, so you can figure them out. Mason, welcome.
I'm actually on the next tier up TubeBuddy. I got it for free for a week.
I got it when I first signed up.
Because I did like a little survey. They had like a little 8-question survey, and they gave me it for a week.
No, that's
I mean, I didn't have to put no information. Yeah. All I had to do is just, okay, I'll give you, I'll answer a question.
Yeah, because when I first did it too, they gave me, I think it was a month. I got to use all the features. And then it was like, and then it pinched you off. Because unlike where you put in the titles, I used to be able to use both meters, the retention meter and the other meter. And then afterwards, it was like, God damn it, it's not the same without both meters. You know what I mean?
You're right. But it was cool because it's
a little nicer with both meters, and it's like, because then it's more categories you can direct your title to,
what features do you like? I'm like, well, I have free version. I like this. And they said, is there anything we can do to get you to buy pro? I go, no, everything's good. I said, I'm just laid off. I just said I'm laid off and ain't got no money. I can't pay for it.
You know what? A lot of these, what the problem is? A lot of them is they want to string you along with this fucking month by month or year by year payment. It's like, fuck that. And
just your one-time fee, dude.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. Any of these apps that got all this weird monthly shit or $2 to use this or something, if it's got a one-time fee for like $20, like, fuck it, I'll just buy it. Because it's like, I'm not dealing with this $10 a month or
even 50 or whatever. If it's really worth it,
Yeah. If you use an app enough and it's $50, you get rid of their watermark and you never have to fucking, you get endless bullshit. It's like, it's worth it, usually.
Yes,
if you use
I agree.
Enough, But it's like, it's crazy how they want to lope you into that $10 a month shit. And then you forget about it and you're paying for it for 6 months. You're not even using it anymore. It's like, God damn it,
Well, it's like if you watch TubeBuddy, you watch some of the things it can do with like their, SOE search or title searches. And they're like, man, that's cool. They can even help you with like creating thumbnails and all that. Mm-hmm. And then you get the free version. You're like, oh, that's cool. And you click on it and you go, well, you need to upgrade. It's like, motherfucker,
everything you want to use, you got to click on it.
And but then you got to look at all the tiers, and to use that one thing, you have to get the highest tier.
Joe Exotics.
Hell yeah, Venom.
Well, welcome to the live stream. Yeah, I'm about choked on that. I read his comment and I started freaking laughing about the Joe Exotic tomorrow. I was like, what the fuck? All right, I'm going to go get a juice and a puff real quick. 2 thumbs up. Now we are freaking almost rocking.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
I do feel bad. I see some of these streams, and AAP had to deal with it for a while there too. I don't think he deals with it as much. Well, I don't even know if he does anymore because he turned all that shit off. But when you go in and you see somebody's live stream where it's like 50 thumbs down and like 10 thumbs up, it's like, man, and it's the piece of shit keyboard warriors with nothing else in life to do than just to fuck with somebody's live stream. It's like, what? How bored do you really have to be to make that many stupid accounts to hit thumbs down on somebody's fucking video? What a waste of life. You know what I mean? It's like,
oh yeah,
I'd rather you do drugs your whole life and waste your brain away doing that than sitting on YouTube pestering people for no freaking reason. It's like, that's like more mind deading than doing drugs your whole life.
Dude, it's like
just stupid.
It's like that one feeding video. It was my baby ball python, and all it was is it just struck the little baby rat and coiled it. And it was like 20 seconds. I got like 373 thumbs up. I got like 133 thumbs down on that damn video, you know. But
well, yeah, but
it what 82,000 views, so who gives a shit, you know? I mean,
they're almost fun. It's almost fun to put out the videos just for the comments.
Oh yeah, section. Because
it's fucking a blast.
It's crazy.
Sometimes.
If you look at if you look at the comments, there is people, 2 or 3 people that went and replied on anybody that hated on that video. They replied on every one of their comments. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
It's a blast.
It's just,
and
they're fighting in the comments.
They're fighting. Yeah, they're fighting for you like they've known you your whole life.
Yeah,
it's like
hey
this
man,
guy's doing what he's supposed to do, and I mean they get pissed.
Oh yeah,
funny. It's easy. Edit my video
yeah, it's
now.
great.
Thanks for the tip. I hope what we say helps somebody for sure, but you know, it's like I said, some shit's gonna work, some shit isn't, and that's the thing. If you guys learn shit that we say that there's a better way to do it, you better come in here and say something, man. It's like, I mean, we are a community of let's grow. Dude, you know, it's like
the best advice I can give you, and I've done it, and of course, you know, Justin's helped me, but I've also done it my own. Is hours of research, watching different videos and different people's opinions, because there's so many different things you can learn, and one person might say one thing, another person says that. It's just taking everybody's bits of information, and it's going to literally take you hours to go through all this.
You know, if you make videos all the time, you know, like me, there's always like, I'll make a video and I try to squeeze in everything I want into that video, but there's always something kind of left out. You know, it's like, damn, I forgot to mention this part. So if you watch the multiple videos, you'll catch them little things that people add. You know, this guy said 90% of this, but a little bit different. 90% of this, a little bit different. Take all them little bit of differences, see, you know, take everybody's deal and just put it all together as one. You know, it's weird. Because it's like one person, I mean, they give you the same information, but there could be just one little tip in there that one guy does different than the other, that this one may help you more than this one. You know, it's like
DNA Reptilia.
I hate when people say that. I watched one video and they said to do this. It's like, did you watch
you did it, you did it right. You shot it the right way. You had the hashtag shorts. It's vertical. Yeah, it's 6 seconds long. It don't matter. But yes, that is a short. I just watched it.
I just got the notification. Yeah. It'll take.
He posted a link. He posted a link in here, but you know, yeah.
Yeah, it'll take a day or two if it catches into the shorts, but just give it a couple days and let it go. Like the video that I watched of that guy, his thing is like, he's all like, even if it doesn't help, if it never works, if it never, you know, YouTube doesn't catch on to it or whatnot, he's all like, what the hell? He's all like, do one every day for 30 days. See if it affects your channel. You know, and it's like, and I haven't done one every day, but I've been trying to do as many as I can, you know, just to see, you know, it's like, if you do shit long enough, maybe it'll pan out, you know, maybe.
Well, it did for you. I mean, you got 100-something thousand views on one, so it panned out for you.
Well, yeah, but there's no benefit for it to me, really. It actually probably hurts my channel more than it does help, because then you get a bunch of subscribers that don't care.
It's you can get some of them regardless, just like your pond filter video. But
well, I know.
The only thing that's going to hurt, honestly, is if you're a big analytic guy, by looking how your graph is, that's where it's going to throw you off. Really.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but don't you think that that's how YouTube gauges you, is by your analytics? Think about it.
I'm not saying it don't. I mean,
well,
but
that's what you need to pay attention to, is your analytics.
Right.
If you're not paying
right. But I'm saying that. I do all the time. But I'm saying is that's where people will, you know, because of the way it is, you know.
Yeah.
Oh no, for sure. I mean, I look at my analytics every day, dude.
Yeah. Well, see, that's
every
the thing,
day.
though. I mean, well, that's the whole thing. YouTube does it minute by minute by minute. So I mean, your reflection in your analytics is how YouTube sees your channel. So I mean,
right. Oh no, I paid like close attention to my analytics.
And that's like this, you know, when you gain 200-300 subscribers, it flags the algorithm. They know what's going on, you know. So,
oh yeah, for sure.
So I mean,
sure.
If you're trying to like I said, for like your channel and like Moto Danger when he needed the subscribers, if you need to reach a certain subscriber count, shorts are the way to go. But other than that, they really don't benefit you much.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I mean, they would benefit you, but you could take, if a 10-minute video or a 2-minute video got as much attention as that 60-second video, this video is going to help you 100 times more than this.
Oh, for sure, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. So it's like, So you should, I mean, the focus should still be on, the analytics and your
and I'm still, that's what one guy, he said, he goes, that guy's been putting out 2 short videos and a content video. 2 short videos. He goes, so he's keeping his channel, this, not the one that had a 500 million views, but that's what one person was doing. He said, I'm putting out a couple shorts and I'm putting out my content video. I'm kind of keeping it going both ways to still have my content, of course, because that's what's going to really help you in the end. But still throwing out a couple shorts there, So he's just doing it.
I'm not going to say it doesn't help me because, truly, statistically through YouTube, maybe 1 out of 100 people that you gain is actually going to pay attention to your channel. So if I gain 300 people, then I may have gained 3 solid subscribers. So that does help, but it's it's not as helpful as you would think. I
see more comments and more people that I've never seen on a lot of my other videos now commenting and doing things, which is good. But the majority of it, yeah, you're right. They'll probably never watch another one unless it hits their short view again. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing. So it's it's a damned if you do and damned if you don't. See, there's still going to be every one of those guys that own TubeBuddy are going to tell you that shorts are going to ruin your channel. That's probably and the reason why I'm sure I would bet my money on it. That's why YouTubers are making a separate channel so it doesn't affect their real channel.
Well, and they're still up and that's still one in the discussion on which YouTuber you watch talks about it. Some say you should make your own, but then they said, well, this guy has this many views and he's doing this, so it's not hurting his channel. So it depends, you know what I mean? But he's not flooding a bunch out every day,
I'm talking about us. I'm not talking about a top trending title maker. Because if that was the whole thing. Even then, if you have a top of the line title and you're actually making shorts about it, you actually are hurting yourself. Because if you have that attractive of a title to where you can get them kind of views, it should be over a minute and they should be contact views or content views, because that's going to be way more beneficial to your channel than any short when you're up to that kind of a level.
Yeah. And I do see people that have like the channel maker. I told you that guy when I first was watching the video. He put out a short and it was really good because it kept you into that short, but it was talking about his channel, the things that you needed to touch on, but he just shrunk it down into a short, which was good.
But that's the whole thing. But that's what shorts are meant for, really.
Yes, exactly.
It's like a short advertisement to say, hey, this is what I do. If they see snakes, they know that you're a snake guy. If they see this, then they know. And that's what actually pisses off people. If I put out a short, let's say from the bowling alley or something, like the lane going down, if I get 200 subscribers from that short, they're actually going to hurt me way worse because I'm an animal channel, because those people will never click on a video.
Right.
And then if those people that watch outside of animals, if they're against live feeding, they're going to be a nuisance to my channel. You know what I mean?
You're going to get them anyway, even if you don't put a short out. And that.
Yeah, but at this point, other than needing a subscriber count, I think shorts are. I don't think they're as beneficial as they are negative, actually, at this point. I mean, if you're trying to grow your channel and you're trying to get subscribers because you have all this, like Moto Danger, you had all this watch time, no subscribers. You need some fast subscribers, it's the way to go. It's probably faster than sub for sub or any of these other ways. But like they say, any real content creator, YouTuber that makes videos to gain YouTube, most of them are all going to tell you, unless they're just on the bandwagon trying to get views for themselves, that a content video is 10 times, 100,000 times more important than any one short.
Oh, for sure. I mean, and you can gain a ton of subscribers and hours off a good content video. We've always said that we wish that we had that one video that would just go viral and help us all the way around. But they're just fun to play around with. I like them. I like to play around with them, but I don't. But I'm not going to put them. I don't do them every day, because
up people's channels though is what it is.
Couple times a week, I think it's great. But you still need that regular content for sure. I believe. And that's what I plan on doing too. Is a couple different ways. Like I still want to do some shorts. Like with my retics, but I want to be able to film a good video, but then if I want to make a short, shrink part of that down for a short, but still have the content there too, though. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but you can shoot the same video and convert it to anything you want.
That's what I'm, that's what I'm saying. Just, like you did, hey, the whole video at this time, but I just, I'll shoot the whole video, and if there's a couple parts in there I want to throw as a short, and then so be it. If not, no big deal,
Well, that's the actual design and the point of a short.
Right. It's just
gives people a little taste of where they get just enough taste to where they're interested enough to go to your channel. That's the whole purpose of a short.
Right. But I think as far as a feeding video, I would probably film one as a short and then film the other one as a content because, dude, it's just so hard to hold that phone vertical.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but that's like, even then, I mean, you just film it this way and just convert it this way. Actually, I prefer now that I've been doing the shorts, I'd rather film it this way and convert it that way.
Right.
Because then I get the whole picture, and then when I convert it, I can zoom into whatever section of the frame I want. So if I film it like this and I only want this, I can edit it to where I only see this. And then it's right in your face instead of way back here. So, I mean, it just depends on how much you want to research into converting shit and doing shit.
Oh, I can convert them because I've done it before with a couple of videos that I didn't realize I'd filmed vertical, and I wanted to convert them sideways, and I converted them the other way too. So, and it gives me all options to do the different squares and shit. So,
well, and I've seen people that have their videos that are converted to where they're upright vertical, but the picture's only like this big. It's like that's where you need the converter, because when you convert it and it gives you a picture this big, you can take it into another converter and blow it up to where it fills back up the screen.
Well, I can do that. I mean, I did that when I did my vertical, because when I did it, I flipped it the one way, but I still looked like a short sideways. But then I hit this other button because it's got different aspects, and it blew it up to where it was like a square or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like 4.3, 1.1.
Something like that. Yeah. Which is cool. So, but I mean, I had to play around with it, to find out how to do it. And then you got to save each section, because if I have like 5 clips and I don't save that section, then, the next section comes up is not the same,
Now this right here, this is where what I would consider to be, and it's they're in our community. It's Kit's Constrictors. Because I know that he took out his daughter in the films to threaten people, and he just put a short out that says the ginger's back. That video is directed towards children. Because it says the ginger is back and it's a child. So technically, under YouTube law, he's directing that video towards a child. You know what I'm saying? He's not monetized. It's not going to matter. But that is something to think about. Because like I said, as far as the kids and the no kids, but saying the ginger's back and everybody knowing that's his daughter, and so does YouTube, that video is directed towards a child.
Well, I don't know how his channel's set, though. You know what I mean? Because he has a lot of kids in his channel. He might have it set as a family-friendly, you know what I mean?
Then why is he trying to get subscribers? Because he wants to be monetized. The only time you want subscribers is to be monetized. If he had his channel marked as just for kids, subscriber count wouldn't matter. Watch time doesn't matter. Nothing matters. You'll never get paid.
You're right.
I'm assuming that he doesn't want his channel to be that way.
Well, I thought you still got paid. It was just like a 10% instead of very, very little now.
Well, they say that they're supposed to, at first it was nothing. And then they said there's going to be some kind of ad revenue. It's just not going to be like a normal YouTube channel. Right.
Because I thought somebody had said you go from 100% down to like 10, you know what I mean? Or just, give them some figures.
But even then, that's my point. But even then, if you're living off of YouTube and you go from 100% to 10%, you are now jobless. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, because there was a lot of channels that said they had family channels, and they were like, oh, shit. And I'm thinking, well, but like you said, this rule had been out for a long time. It wasn't something new.
Hundreds of channels that had to stop YouTube and get jobs. Because of
Bat Dad. I miss Bat Dad. I like that channel. He was funny. I used to crack up. His kids are 13 at him.
Have one. only tease me about talking half a year to get it. What now? It's a Justin.
I think talking about stickers.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'll have them. I found a sticker place, which I can use here in town, which doesn't charge me an arm and a leg, so I can have them done in January. And now I can get it so Justin will actually have one. Yeah. That's why I didn't think you seen it. That's why I was telling you about that. So.
Yeah, and I don't know if Yooper's in here or not, because Yooper's really good friends with the kids Constrictors. But you know, if he does want that channel monetized later in life, I would be careful with titles like that.
All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
I was gonna do that 10 minutes ago and I never did.
Well, go ahead.
I will when you get back. I will when you get back. That's cool. Yeah, hell yeah, I want a sticker. That'd be cool. So now that we bored everybody to death with YouTube, how's everybody's night? Everybody ready for Christmas? I am not ready for Christmas. Well, I don't have nothing to drink. I forgot. Once I get your sticker again, your address, I will send you my new bigger stickers. Hell yeah. We'll get on with the stickers. Yeah, them stickers are the game, man, and that's the thing. There's a lot of companies that are, you know, that are pretty decent and affordable, and like he was talking about with the sticker mules, they do those little deals all the time, like 20 stickers for $10 or 30 stickers for $10. You can get all kind of variety of shit that way, just getting those little deals. Supreme Geckos, Wally, welcome, welcome, welcome. Late to never, you're never late. Just long if you thought about it enough to show up, that's enough for us, man. That's for sure. I'm ready for it to be over and get damn house back to normal. Amen. I bought a nice camera and extras. Doing a couple days to get a laptop. Sweet. Finding a gum company for it. Yeah, with a sticker game, there's a ton of stickers. Anymore, all of them are competing the same. They all got the vinyl stickers. They're all waterproof. They're all this and that. And it's pretty much just, you know, that's the thing. Any of the vinyl stickers now with the color, it's like the quality is all going to be pretty close to the same. Just depends on their pricing is the biggest thing. The reason why I like my sticker guy the most is because I've never not been able to get the deal for the 4x4 for $65 and the 3x3 for the $65 or whatever. Because the 4x4s you get 100 for $65. It's cheaper now. It's like $55, I think, for the holidays. But normally it's 100 4x4s for $65 or 200 3x3s for $65. And just as long as I can get that consistently, I don't mind paying a little bit extra. It doesn't bother me. Just as long as I can always get the same deal. That's my biggest thing. I hate buying shit and then having to order different shit that's different, and you order a sticker and then this one's different from this one because you change companies. I hate all of that shit. And like I tell my sticker guy, I got in a great big deal with him when they changed sizes a little bit. I was like, look, dude, I don't care what you do to my sticker. Pick one size to where every sticker I order, no matter what that sticker looks like, I want them all to be the same size. And me and him got that agreement now. But that's my biggest thing with the sticker company. I don't mind paying more just as long as I can get a consistent, the same freaking sticker. I hate when shit changes. You know what I mean? I hate it. It's like you got a good thing going and then they change your stickers. And what?
What'd you do?
I didn't do nothing.
There's only 13 people in here now. There's a whole bunch of people left.
No, there was 15 when you left, and they come and go. It's the way it is.
Did you tell them to kick rocks or what?
I did not. The whole time, ask Heather. I did not tell anybody to kick rocks.
I'm proud of you.
I didn't. I didn't even. Not even on a good way. Like, hey, if you don't.
I think it's because you don't have the hat on no more. I think they like the hat.
Damn, that thing was hot.
I bet it was.
I was sweating and shit. I'm like, man, I gotta get rid of this hat. It's like I can't do it.
You'd have to take the other one off, but it'd still be like hot. So.
Oh yeah. I'm used to the one. That fuzzy son bitch is way too hot.
You'd have to have the fan on you, like
I just want to do better quality. Hell yeah! And like I said, Moto, you too, same way, man. Preload those videos because, like I said, if you just load a video and air it right away, nobody ever sees the HD kick-ass version of it.
They don't ever. I noticed that a long time ago. I'm like, wow. You know, that's crazy.
And I thought about mentioning that before too, but it slips my mind to mention it. You know, it's.
But I mean, I'm like you. I never load them right up because I go into there and add tags and description. You know, I add all that. So, and that's when I see it because, and when it says it's ready to watch, you see it that it says it right there is, you know, HD still loading.
I just got a comment.
Wally's so fat. How fat is he? Wally's so fat he counts as 3 watching the live stream. Oh, you're not that big, Wally. Come on now.
Jesus, where does this stuff come from?
What, Yooper's in here. Did you tell him what you said?
You two kill me. Huh?
Yooper joined back in. Did you tell him what you were talking about?
About what?
With Kiss Constrictors?
Oh yeah, you know how we're always talking about the kid thing. I'll get over this now. I got to go.
Well, go do your thing and come back and tell your story if you want.
Well, no, I'll tell him real quick. But like Kiss Constrictors, he just put out a video. How everybody's always worried about like the kid kind of related videos if kids are in or kids are not. He just made a short that's actually titled "The Ginger's Back," which we all know is his daughter. But technically, if you think about it under YouTube terms of Copa, if he's titling it "The Ginger's Back" and the Ginger's his kid, he's technically making that video towards children. That's actually like could be fined. I mean, I'm not saying that it is a kid that they're going to claim it that way, but technically under the way that they say that you can't make kid or content directed towards kids, if the title says "The Ginger's Back" and the Ginger's a kid, he's kind of targeting that video towards kids. You know what I'm saying? I mean, It's an iffy thing. It may never get flagged, but on the other side of it, if the other side thinks it is, it's a $43,000 fine.
Because it's always somebody else that you're relying on to, you know, it's not. That's the thing.
That's what it is. But Copa gave YouTube like 10 years to deal with this, and they never did. That's why Copa now is making the decisions if his kid.
I don't know. He's bald headed, so I don't know if he is a ginger or not.
He's not a ginger. The kid is. That's the problem.
Well,
the daughter is.
He could have been originally too. You just don't know. You don't have no hair. So.
But YouTube has seen his channel. They know, like Yooper says, oh, the daughter is the key to the channel. But when you direct the title towards the kid in the video, that's kind of going against the rules. I'm not saying he's going to get in trouble. I'm not saying to change it. It may get 1 million views. But technically under Copa law, if you think about it, that would be a sketchy video in my book. Or a sketchy title for a video.
Right. Okay, cool.
You know, I would never do that because that's just, if you're directing it towards the child in the video, that's kind of directing the video towards the child. And that's a $43,000 fine. And I know he's not monetized, so it may never get noticed. But what if someday it did? They're not going to give you a chance like, hey, you know, they're just going to fine him. Just saying.
Right.
Unless he's got, I haven't seen it. I haven't opened it. Unless he's got that video marked for kids.
Right. And who knows, you know, I mean, I don't know how.
I haven't clicked on it to watch it. I will after the stream. But if he's got it marked, then he's safe. But if that title, because I don't even think his other daughters are redheaded. I think it's just the one girl is redheaded. So if the title is "The Ginger's Back" and the girl's in the video, it's directed towards children, kind of. I mean, I would have never titled a video that way with the kid in it. Never. Just my opinion. Anyway.
It's just a whole. It's just the whole thing. Just.
Well, when you were gone, we were all talking about all the laws, and the Copa thing came up, and all of a sudden I seen that video title come up, and I was like, well, that's kind of what I would be afraid of, you know. But I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, but you know, YouTube's gonna do what YouTube wants to do. I mean, so, I mean, it's just what they think's right or wrong and whatever. But I think really though with his channel, he's, you know, I mean, he has. I think a lot of that does base around what he, you know, his family and in his videos. So. And I don't think, you know, Jeff's pretty smart. He probably has it marked what he wants. He knows what it should probably be marked with anyway, you know. I would say, but I don't know. I don't know much about that. So I have 4, 2 male, 2 female, 2 normal pied, 1 pastel pied, 1 banana pied. Nice. Get the MJ Lightning pied. Them are really nice. Got a pair on right now, stonewashed and torn. Hell yeah. Yooper, you all set up and ready for tomorrow night? I believe you're going to have a lot of people in there. Should be a good time, though. It will be a good time. Wally, actually, I have you down for what you'd messaged me about was you had told me 2 gift certificates at 50 each, one for geckos and one for isopods. Correct? Yep. I had you down. No, he's not in Canada. Wisconsin. Now, Wally, just to be clear, does it matter? Do they have to be U.S. only? Because I don't know what you're shipping and how you ship. Of course, you know, if they spend the 50 and they're going to pay shipping, I mean, will you ship to Canada or is it U.S. only? Just like to know. Just because that I know what most people will, you know, I mean, stickers or whatever is one thing, but you know, like we have a snake that's going and it's you know, US only, lower 48. US continental. Okay. And you will cover shipping. If you're talking
about me, I'm going to watch the stream. You hear me?
And you will cover shipping for the isopods. Okay, cool. Just want to know because, you know, like I said, if somebody, you know, you gave a $50 credit, you know, and they said they spent $400 on a gecko or whatever and paid for shipping, I didn't know if, you know, it could be shipped. That's why I'm asking.
I'd like to get some cool isopods.
He covers shipping on isopods too, he said.
Some of those things are cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you can win $50 gift certificate for isopods, and then he covers shipping. That'd be good for you. I know you got a few things you could probably use them with, huh?
Well, yeah.
I mean, you're into all the other stuff.
Well, yeah. Well, just keeping the isopods themselves. Not, I mean, some people use them for food and that kind of thing, but just to take care of them would be cool.
Oh, I didn't know there's a lot of different types of isopods too. You know,
I had no clue there was so many.
I'm
that guy that still calls them roly polies. You know what I mean?
It's like, until I seen them, you know, and then it's like, oh, actually, this is one.
I probably seen more different ones probably from Crystal's channel, because she's ordered in a few different ones, and it was like a clown, what isopod this or this, and I'm like, what the hell? I didn't even know they had that many. And then, you know, just as the channel gone on, I've seen, you know, tons of them now.
Yeah.
But, you know,
yeah, they're cool. He said message him after the show. He'd hook you. He'd hook you up with some isopods if you're looking for some.
We'll see if I can win some first.
Yeah, of course.
That'd be my luck. I'd order some and then win some. That'd be something I'd win. You know what I mean? Because I already, if I paid for something, if I was like, Fitz, I'm just going to buy one, then I'd win it.
You can't. I'm not putting you in the giveaway.
Damn, that's dirty.
I'll put you in the giveaway for the My Animal House shirt and sticker. How about that?
Yeah. Well, hold on. We got a fan. It's funny. My sister-in-law's all like, are you live right now? And then I get a message. I tried catching your live or something, and I didn't. Oh, she missed the first few minutes, and she's all like, from last week, you guys killed me.
Well, Yooper said he'd ship to Canada. Yeah, I mean, I think if any of the shirts or hoodies and stuff can be, we can let go to Canada. I'm sure people wouldn't have a problem with that, you know.
It's just animals. Every
you know?
shirt that I've done from, well, if you can send them straight through like a Teespring, it's cheaper. But just me sending it personally myself to Canada, it was like $25.
Really?
Yep.
Damn Canadians.
Because I sent Redneck Stacker 2 different shirts one time because we had a deal going, and fucking, well, the one costed me $20, and then a shirt and some stickers costed me like $25.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the stickers don't cost nothing to send. A couple dollars.
It's all about the weight.
Yeah, I said just the stickers, you know? Because
then it depends on what the shirt is. Like if I send a medium shirt, it costs me like $4.50 in the United States. If I send like a triple extra large, it costs me like $6.50.
Yooper shipped a hoodie to Gay in Australia.
How much did it cost him? Yeah, but his are all through a Teespring, isn't it? That's why I said if you can go through a Teespring.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they can ship it for like $10, I think.
Like yeah, it's way cheaper than what we can do it for sure.
Yeah, but personally myself, yeah, it was like $20.
Yeah, that one was, he said.
Yeah, the Teespring, like they have some kind of a deal. I don't know if they just got some bulk deal, like they sell so many of them or some goddamn thing. I don't know, but yeah, it was crazy. I was like $20. I was like, Jesus Christ, that was twice as much as the shirt cost me to send the damn thing. Because it was one I made myself, so it was like, well, shit. It was a good thing I made it myself, because it was, if I had to spend $20 to send a $20 T-shirt.
He said he sent one to Denmark and it cost $15.
Through the Teespring or personally?
No, for himself.
Personally, yeah.
But don't they have them packaged? You can put them in it. It's $5 shipped anywhere.
Yeah, but that's in the United States.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah,
I've never shipped out. I've never shipped something big, you know.
Yeah, you can't use the flat rate boxes to go international. Even if you show up to the post office with a flat rate box, they'll make you wrap it in brown paper and readdress it and send it.
If you do it, what now? Explain that one more time.
If you show up at the post office here, like with a flat rate box, and you're going international, they'll have you wrap it in brown paper, because they're not going to ship their box internationally open. You know, they have you wrap it in brown paper and readdress it, and then they'll ship it, because it's all about weight.
I got you. Well, damn, you wouldn't think a T-shirt weighs that much. You know, I mean, you'd think, you know, you wouldn't think.
Well, that's why I said, and it depends on what size. Like if you send a small, it's going to be way cheaper than sending a triple extra large, you know, because it's all about the weight. So,
what are you saying? You'll ship it if there's not fat people? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's more. I mean, that's even in the United States.
I know.
Because if I send anything over, I think it's a extra large. It's like $6 something. If it's in between medium and large, it costs me anywhere from $4.20 to $5.
You can stuff it in that goddamn envelope. You're all right. Don't or do they weigh it still? Oh, they weigh them in them envelopes, don't they?
Well, see, like I think it was it your shirt? Like your shirt, I had it actually in one of the flat rate envelopes, and they actually made me take it out and stick it in another envelope because it was like $2 cheaper or some damn thing. When I sent you your shit, there was something about it because it all depends on like, well, if you got a good post office person, some people don't even care. But the post office lady we go to, she knows we have the channel and I ship shirts and all that. So if I show up with a box, she's always like, if she'll give me this look, and then she turns around and comes back with a different box, and it's like, go put it in this and readdress it, and it's from $4 cheaper or something. It's like, all right, So I guess it depends on your postal person for the most part.
Check it out. But. So I sent Spartan out his thing and the sticker he won, last Monday. Yeah. Last Monday. All right.
Oh fuck.
And I put it in a bubble envelope, and it was USPS priority mail. 3-day shipping.
Yeah.
Just got it today.
What about Rob? Did he ever get a sticker yet?
I resent 2 more.
Goddamn.
Hey, now check this out. So I sent Mason's out the same time at the same time, and it says it's delayed, and it was 3 days priority mail, 2 to 3 days.
Yeah,
and they don't even know that it's it just shows that it was here at a certain date. They haven't even updated. It said it'll arrive late. They don't even tell me where it's at.
Oh, dude. Yeah, everything's. I wouldn't suggest. I know we talked about all the live animals. At this point, I don't think I'd ship anything. A fucking birthday card's gonna take a month. You know what I mean? It's crazy right now.
Well, it depends though. You can it depends on what. Some people can get it right now. Some people don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, mail always runs late. That's true. That's like that Justin Ward. He cracks me up, Mr. J, with that short he put out about the breaking news and all that shit. He's all true. Why is everything breaking news? What the hell is breaking news? I'm like, the news is broken, man. The news is broken. It's like
the news is broken.
It's just the news is broken. Because he's all, can anybody explain this shit to me? I'm like, news is broken. It's just broken. I think even Yooper commented on that one too. It was funny.
So we'll see, because I sent out. I waited and I sent out last Thursday. I sent out the stickers for Rob, Andrew, and Ball Python Love, because I wanted to make sure Rob.
I haven't received your stickers. No, I've sent you stickers, haven't I?
No, probably not.
I don't see why I wouldn't have.
I don't think you ever did.
I'll send her some more then.
But so I did them last Thursday because.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I sent them out. I'll send some more though, because I had to put a forever stamp or international stamp.
Because I wanted to make sure Rob hadn't got his yet,
Annette, welcome to the live stream.
Welcome, Annette. So we'll see if they get them. So.
Like Ball Python Love, I sent out his stickers.
I did too.
I will make a mental note, and I will send you another set of stickers.
I sent the channel sticker, one of my stickers, to him Thursday, right, because like I said, I waited on Rob to confirm if he got it or not,
Yeah.
And he hadn't got it. He hadn't got it Wednesday. By the time he checked it, right now
is just whack. Anyway, everything's going to be crazy for sure.
Yeah, and you imagine people shipping. Drinking iced tea.
Man, I'm pretty sure. I might not have, but I'm pretty sure because there's only you and Sherry about the other people. I do have a handful of people. I guess
I've sent them all over the United States,
the international stamps. Yeah, because I usually buy a whole book of those international stamps now.
I just go in and
a book of the other one.
Pay a couple dollars or whatever it costs to ship it. Depends on where it's going. And I hate filling out them addresses, dude. They're like fucking 12 lines thick, dude. It's like.
And then too, even and a lot of people don't, when you get them, they don't say it in their address. But on the United States side, they want you to actually, after the whole address, they want you to re-put the country way down at the bottom. And it's like, well, the country's in the address. But no, mine always says, like, if it's Canada or something, I got to put Canada big letters underneath the address.
But when I got hers, it was like, her address was like, no, it was not what I had to fill out on my end. You know what I mean?
It's crazy as far as that goes. Yeah, I've sent some to some crazy ass places where Trish is like, how do I even write this address? And usually is what I'll do is I'll Google like addresses from this country, and then it'll show the little how they're what they put on each line kind of thing, and it's weird.
More simple.
Usually they're always 5 or 6 lines long. They don't like them long this way. They like it long this way.
Yeah, I'm like.
Yeah, it's for sure whacked. But no, I will write it down. I don't put stamps on mine. The mailbox, please put yeah, I just buy the stamps because you can buy the international ones or whatever. They're like $1.20 a piece. I just buy a whole book of them. For sticker swaps and shit.
I just do it whenever I was going down there and mail them out. I just, I'd put stamps on regular ones and wait and see what they said on the other ones, So, but it ain't that big a deal. I've sent them to Ireland and UK and Germany and everywhere, dude. Yeah, all over the world. So.
I know it's always weird. It's like, you want a sticker swap? It's like, yep. And then they give me this crazy address. It's like, wow, fuck, another one of those.
I'm like, oh man.
It is what's weirder though too and I've had better luck. I don't know if they just don't get the sticker. Maybe that's it too. Because usually I just try to put the address on, throw in the box. But if I do like Bad Blood does, and it happens on my shirt sometimes too. Like if you don't have the address right, because they'll look up the address right then and there. As they're posting it, and they're all like, hey, there's no address for this. I'm like, what do you mean there's no freaking address for this? So I got to look back through my, because most of my addresses I get through Instagram. So I'm looking back through Instagram, and I missed a letter or something. I keep telling them I'll set them up with some mice, some rats, whatever they want, and they can do have their own little rack at home.
Welcome back, Dylan. Hell yeah.
Welcome. Yeah, because the one I built in the garage, I think it's 4 levels. That'd be fine for her. She'd after software colony and some grow outs, she'd be good.
Want me to go over this list since we haven't gone over it tonight, just so people know?
Well, you go do that, and I'm going to go, because I think you hear a dog barking in the next
room. Yeah, go get your pups in real quick.
Well, I don't need to know the list. They do.
Yeah. So I want to give you the list we got so far. A $50 certificate to TnT Balls, 2 $50 gift certificates to Supreme Geckos, 1 for geckos, 1 for isopods. Yooper's got a sticker and shirt. KY has got a hook, and Donna paid the shipping on that. Heather's got a Mojave 100% het ghost. Sophisticated Serpents. They got a gift card to them, $75 and a shirt, and a $50 certificate to them and a shirt. Sticker and shirt from Justin. Spartan Reptiles has got a shirt and sticker. Deanna Carter, 2 masks with custom logo and stickers. Bad Blood's got a t-shirt. And even if I don't say stickers, I'm sure most of these people that have like shirts and stuff, they'll throw a sticker in. They usually do. DMJ Reptiles got a sticker pack. Mary Python's got a sticker pack. Skellz has got a sticker pack. Dylan has got a sticker pack. Rad's Pythons and Mo has got a beanie and stickers. It's a beanie and it's either black or pink. Kurtwood has got a custom coffee cup. Low Life Exotics has got a sticker pack. Mutation Station Ball Pythons has got a custom tumbler of one of their custom tumblers, and I think Justin said he's seen them for sale. They're like $40.
At 35 or $40, I think they sell them on Instagram for.
Right, and then Luciland
they're all
Ball
custom made
Pythons.
and poured or whatever by them.
Yep, Luciland Ball Pythons got a sticker pack. Apex has got a temp gun and a sticker pack, and Troy from Balls and Strikes has got a sticker pack. So that's a hell of a list.
Shirt will include stickers too.
Yep, it includes stickers. Like I said, most of these places, if they send you a cup or whatever, they're going to include stickers. So or whatever. So that's a hell of a list.
Yeah, that's why I said earlier, it's like this. It's like, Jesus Christ, I mean, it's gonna be a nonstop show. I mean, even if we do a couple hours, it's gonna be just giveaways. And are we gonna do like number draws? How are we doing all this? Well, I guess you
I don't know, dude.
Well, like I said, because I'll go live at 6:30 or whatever, and then whenever Yooper gets done or whenever you're over there, because I'll be in and out too on my phone.
That's something.
I'll figure out something.
Once this show's over tonight, maybe hang around for 5 minutes and let's talk. Try me and you work a couple things out. So
we could do that too, and then because Trisha's going to help you with the names and shit tomorrow night show right before she leaves and you come on. Are you still going to come on for a little while tomorrow?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so we'll like before she leaves, you guys can while I'm cleaning this shit, you guys can work out some stuff too on what you need help with her and that kind of thing with the names.
Right, but I want me and you to kind of get on the same page a little bit before too.
Well, no, we can do that for sure. No matter what, we can do that. I mean, you
can, Sherry. If you want to add a T-shirt, let me know. I'll write it down. It's up to you. Yeah, that's a huge list.
Oh man, isn't Wally in our list?
Could do a roulette wheel for gifts. I could. Jeez. Yeah, he's in there.
Wally, yeah, and he's been a guest on the show, and the guy's gray. I mean, are you trying to kick him in the nuts or what? These are family members here.
He is blue. Last time he was in here, he was under Wally Kern, and I made him blue.
Well, he's gray right here. Supreme Geckos is gray. Just saying, he's the top. He's sponsoring the channel here.
Go look down in this. Go look down in the description and tell me if his link's down there. It is.
Well, I'm just saying the poor guy's not blue. I'm just saying there's a lot of people that pride on being blue. Lopez, welcome. Oh, there he goes. There he's blue. Now it's better. He looks a lot better in blue. Can you feel
fine. Be that way, Annette. Don't hang out with us then.
What, you got to go? Oh, except to drop it.
It's up to you. If you
kick rocks, fool. I'll be an hour, Justin. No, it's cool. I'll do 6:30 just and to where then you don't have to hurry or nothing like that, and that gives you plenty of time. Even if you go longer than 6:30, who cares? I'm just gonna do my life because I gotta clean anyway, so I might as well go live and get my watch time and my regular kind of my stream in, So
Sherry,
don't worry about your
totally
time.
Up to you.
Your show as long as you need.
We will take your donation and give it to the people. That's not a problem. Hi, Lopez Nightmares. How you doing? So then you're in. All right. I was just confirming is all I was doing.
Yep. Well, yeah, it's good to get a double check in there anyway.
Yeah, I always double check because
it's in black and white now.
Yeah. And the last thing on the list after Balls and Strikes.
I asked him to join. I appreciate you doing that. And Lopez, welcome to the live stream. If you're in the critters, this is the place to be.
After Balls and Strike, he was the last one on the list with sticker pack. We have Sherry Lynn Madcat with a T-shirt. So
and if we talk about Bad Blood when he's not in the stream and you are in the stream, don't tell him. It's okay. Don't let him know about it. Don't tell him. No, I'm just kidding. We'd never do that anymore.
Oh, here you go.
Anytime we talk about you, you're going to be in the stream. That's the fun of the stream. He has reptiles. Cool. That's cool. Well, now what do you got? You snakes, geckos. What do you do? Lizards. What's your fave in the reptiles anyway? Everybody's got kind of a,
I'm thinking that
snakes, and I try to do the variety, but I guess the snakes are still the.
I could really. I know what I could do. This would be kind of crappy. But
I don't even know if I want to know now. The way you laugh. What?
I know a perfect person in the chat that could take all the names and do the giveaways. But I'm not going to put her through that.
Don't say Annette because she'll screw that up in a minute.
No, I wasn't her.
Okay. I've got a bearded dragon.
But I wouldn't do that to her.
Gecko.
She has enough on her plate.
20 animals at our house. Right on. Well, welcome to our crazy stream. We got gecko people. We got snake people.
Oh, yeah.
We got people that don't even like reptiles that hang out in this stream. So there's
I would never put that on you. Trust me.
Wide
never.
view of folks in here.
You do enough just being a moderator.
Yeah.
But
I kind of figured that's who you were talking about, but I wasn't sure if you were who you were.
I am going to put on you that you need to show off, a couple snakes or something, or that whatever, show what they could get, maybe, whether it be the night of the thing or, you know, or whenever.
Go live though. She'll
oh no,
I'm sure.
Yeah. You know, just to show them, you know, that's it.
What's up, little Kiki?
Other than that, no, you're good.
Cat people, dog people, rat people, all kind of peoples in here. We just don't
exactly.
Like
exactly.
No,
that's all I'm asking. Even bug people in here. Hell yeah, everybody's welcome in here.
I said we got tons of people.
And we have people that come in from slot channels everywhere.
Yeah, that don't even like Hampe. He's an awesome supporter. The guy hates the critters. Yeah. He'd soon step on one and keep it in a container. He's not down with them at all.
Oh yeah, exactly. So there's all kinds of people that like coming in here. So, and that's great, you know. So
the only way you get kicked out of here is if you're mean to critters. You can be mean to the people all you want, just don't be mean to any critters.
No, because Heather will kick off people if they get out of hand, no matter if they're mean to critters or not.
She just likes kicking people out.
Trust me, I think she would have kicked you a few times if you weren't blue.
I'm sure of that. I'm sure. She kicked me out of my own stream. I'm sure she could. Say something wrong to Trish or something, she'd boot me in a minute. He's out of here. He's out of here.
Yep, you're done. Out. I counted to 10. I said 10. You're done.
That kitty don't like me? She doesn't like me very much. This my Kiki. This my Kiki. You know, the thing is, when I was growing up, I freaking hated cats. I hated them. 90% of my life, I hated cats.
Man, I'm not a big cat fan myself, but I mean,
when they're around, it's hard not to. Like this one found us, and she's the most fearless thing we have. The dogs growl at her. She don't give a shit. She'll bap them. I mean, she's just attitude. It's crazy.
She probably either she was somebody's pet and got let loose, or she'd just been outside and like, you think you're tough?
Yeah,
live where I live, you know.
Somebody owned her because she wasn't feral, but she could tell that she wasn't taken care of very well. But yeah, when she found it here, it cracked me up. The first day she was here, she was more at home in this house than the other animals that we had. I mean, she didn't care. Like one of the other cats, you'd growl at her and she'd walk by like, you ain't telling me what to do kind of thing. It's like, she just doesn't care. It doesn't matter. They can swat her. They can try to be pissy. She does not give a shit. It's just funny. It's hard.
I mean, I'd like to have like, funny. You know, like a big serval or something, you know, like one of the bigger cats, you know, I think that would be cool.
Like an ocelot or something, the bigger
Yeah, something big. Yeah.
Isn't the
Bobcat.
Like about the closest thing you can get to in between. Yeah, Bobcat's like a full out fucking crazy.
They're not that big, dude. I mean, they're not that big.
Well,
Bobcats
ain't that big. It's still a throat taker. I mean, you catch a wild bobcat in the wild, they'll take out your throat, man.
I knew a guy had one that sit in the passenger side of his truck, dude. It didn't have no claws, you know.
Yeah, you can buy them over in Oregon for like.
But man, that thing has some fangs on it, though, dude. You know, but it'd play rough. I'll tell you what, it'd play rough.
I've seen articles for them over in Oregon. You can buy them declawed for like. Maybe it was $12.50. It was either $12.50.
Oh, they're not cheap, dude.
Bucks. And it's like, even then, it's like to be declawed is like, damn, it's almost mean, man. It's like taking your pecker off or something. It's like that's part of. I mean, cats gotta have claws, man. I mean,
well, not house cats don't have to have them. A lot of people.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I am fully. You can't.
Have you ever seen the things they got? This one company's got these like tips that you can put over your cat's claws. So they don't scrap shit up.
Fully inside cat, maybe if it's any cat that goes outside for any amount of time, they have to have claws. You can't declaw a cat. That's like 90% of its defense. That's like cutting your hands off before you go into an MMA fight. It's like, what fucking good is that? You got to beat them up with your nubs. It's like, what the hell, you know? It's like.
I didn't say that it's you should do that. I'm just saying people.
I know. I'm just saying.
Do it. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Now I would take a liger in a heartbeat.
Well, see, those things are crazy, man. Now that's way too much.
Yeah, something that.
Yeah. For one, you gotta be loaded to own one of the fuckers just to feed it anyway. But.
Oh yeah. That things are huge, dude.
It's a good thing that they are sterile and they can't breed. I mean, I'm sure sooner or later they'll get figured out, but
I seen that.
Good thing at this point you can't breed those together. You know,
Kevin's doing some weird pairings again this year.
Yeah, I seen a couple of a short on it or something, or a little one.
I watched the video. He's doing a sun glow or one of them like boas that are like white, yellow or whatever, orange color, to an anaconda, and he's doing but they're the constrictor, they're in the boa family together, so you could do it. And then he's got a cowrie tick going to, what was it? Something smaller. He's had success with it. He had a successful hybrid from a bearded dragon and a frilled dragon.
Oh, wow. Well, a lot of people don't realize that in that movie Holes, those were actually bearded dragons they made that movie with. Those weren't feral or what are they? Frilled lizards. Those aren't actual real frilled lizards. Those are actual bearded dragons. Right.
But he did that pairing and had success with it. And he's done his Angolians to ball pythons.
Yeah, but that would be I'm just thinking about that, because the only thing that it would do is just, what does it just have, like a half a flap? Because between a bearded dragon and a frail lizard, there's not a lot of difference other than the big flare, and that's.
I think the frills are way more. Well, they're skinnier, I think, than a bearded dragon.
Yeah, they probably could be skinnier.
But they're pretty. I think they're more flighty. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But and he did two.
Calm them down.
He did a couple different chameleon hybrid pairs there for a while too, like a Jackson and a Veiled or some shit like that. Did some kind of difference in there. But
see, there's people out there that think that shit's more evil than like.
Oh, I know what he's doing. He's got. I think it's a milk snake.
Like that.
It's either a milk snake or king snake. It's what is it? The scaleless corn or scale? It might be a corn snake or one of them clubrets, and he's breeding it to. He's breeding it. No, he's breeding it to hognose.
What?
Yeah.
Can they do that shit on their own, or some of this shit got to be artificially done?
No, he puts them. He puts them together, and they
can physically do it themselves.
Well, yeah, There's no like artificial insemination, nothing like that. He lets them, if they pair, they pair.
Well, it's not that hard. I mean, like in the bully game and shit, they don't. All that shit's done artificially now.
Right. But yeah, I mean,
he's what they call it to make sure they get sperm, and
but see,
it's all crazy nowadays.
Kevin didn't release that. One of his guys showed that pairing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like I said. There's people that frown even, that rather see a live feeding video than watch somebody cross critters like that.
But you got to understand that
I think it's to eat their own.
Why is it frowned upon in the reptile community, but it's done in every other animal out there?
It is.
Why is it okay to do? That's why I'm asking.
It had nothing to do with reptiles. I just said people frown on the mixing of shit like that, regardless of what it is. There's people that are against the lagger. The only good thing about the lagger is it can't breed on.
Right.
That's the only thing about. And if it could breed, I bet there'd be a whole lot more stink about it. The only reason why I think that like the lagger doesn't get a lot of stink is because it can't breed.
Just like the Ponskis that go for $5,000. It's a goddamn Pomeranian and a goddamn Husky or Siberian. I mean, goddamn. It's just what I'm saying is I see more people hate when it comes to reptiles, but they'll be the same person that has a crossbred dog that, what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting at. It should be fair across the whole board is what I'm getting at. But he doesn't.
It shouldn't be that fair though. Jesus,
but he'll tell you. But he said, if you're doing it to make money, don't do it because it does not generate money.
Well,
you see what I'm saying? Because it's only to a niche community.
Yeah, but with his kind of following though, it could be profitable to him. He's got enough of a following throughout just who he is to where whatever mixes he makes, he's gonna sell them. If you were doing it, there's gonna be no money in it because nobody knows who the hell we are. But
he's got some hybrids he's done for 3 years and not sold none of them. He's held them all back.
Well, yeah, but
future.
It's for a purpose later on. He'll make money off of it eventually.
But he is now doing something for the regular people. His Asian water monitors are very, very expensive, dude.
Yeah.
They're the majority of us ain't going to go out and spend $3,000 to $10,000 on a water monitor.
Yeah.
He has now got a line of water monitors, which are social, that are around the $500 to $800 range. That's more adaptable to people like us that can't go out and spend that $5,000.
You know why? Because there's been so many other people successfully breeding them. He's not the only one anymore.
Oh, you're right.
That's the reason why he's doing that. Because they're like Toothless. Toothless is taking over. You can buy a fucking Asian water monitor for him, $2,500.
Depending on what, but you can also buy a Black Dragon that's going to cost you $12,000 from him.
Shit, he just posted fucking that he had 4 of those bells or whatever and 2 normals that were sold out, and to get your order in for the next clutch. That's what I'm saying. The reason why Kevin's doing that is because Kevin's not the man anymore. He's still the man as far as his reputation, but there's more people out there successfully breeding him now.
I don't know if Kevin does the bell phase monitors though.
Well, I'm just saying monitors in general. I'm not saying a specific one.
Hey, but them are nice, dude.
There's people that are out there that are successfully breeding them in a big volume like he is, because back in the day, 10 years ago, there was nobody breeding monitors like Kevin.
Oh, well, for sure.
Now there is. So now he's got to kind of come down, you'd think.
Well, he's breeding the regular stock because he's got the T positive, T negatives, and they're expensive, dude. I mean, and he's got the black ones too. I mean, you're gonna pay. It depends on which ones they are, because some are higher, some are lower. But of course, but bell phase monitors, dude, there's not that price can be sustained at $8,000 to $10,000 all the time, because there's not hardly anybody doing it. And
that's my point though, is there's more.
You're only going to get. But they say from start to finish it's like 200 and some days, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 9 months to make a bell phase monitor. Yeah, that's a long time, dude.
That guy came out of nowhere, bought a shit ton of lizards, and now he's selling them left and right.
Well, he's been around for a while. Toothless has.
Yeah, he just not like socially as much.
He had his Black Dragon ones, but then he went and built that building. And man, them enclosures are amazing, dude. God almighty.
Well, they're like 30 foot tall. It's unreal.
Yeah, it's got trees in them, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, each one's like 12 foot by 30.
But it's cool. I mean, that's cool.
30 foot. It's like, fuck. Yeah, but could you imagine that? Oh, go get that dragon. What? You're gonna have to fucking climb a tree, get onto his ledge, and fucking try to, get the damn lizard. It's like, that would be crazy to try to catch him out of there. You know what I mean? For like maintenance purposes, I bet you can't. I bet you just hopefully they're way up high. You do your maintenance down low and hope for the best.
And that was the thing. If you look, he's got a balcony up there. He can go up and open doors up on them enclosures up high.
Yeah, kind of lock.
Yeah, I mean, just to, I mean, to check on. I mean, I'm sure just because of whatever he's got to do.
Run up to the second floor to shut that door for the lizard cage. It's like fuck, it's crazy. Yeah, when he came in with that building, he come out of nowhere with that shit and just exploded.
See, he sold. I think when he really jumped off popular, he sold his original Toothless Black Dragon. He sold the female for like $15,000, dude.
Yeah.
And she was proven breeder, and because he had stock and that really started, because before that he didn't really have a lot. I remember when he first got him, he was almost scared of it,
Yeah.
That's
why I said he kind of come out of nowhere with that shit.
But as he progressed with the babies,
new enclosures, he exploded, went nuts. It was like craziness.
But there's only a hand. I mean, but think about it. If you want to socialize monitor, who are you going to go to? You would go to Nerd, because that he's done it. He's got so many lines of captivity on that lizard that it's more apt to not be wild. It's over generations, and that's why he gets them prices, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but I mean, the more and more people that do it, it just thins out the bulk for everybody.
You're right, but it's still that. It's just, man, I mean, if I was to buy an Asian water monitor, a nice big one, it'd be from him, of course. I'd love a croc monitor, but dude, them things are so crazy. I don't think I want one.
Well, yeah, but getting bit by one thing and getting bit by a croc monitor is like, I mean, yeah. There's the
or Ty Parks. Go get one from Ty Parks. Florida, man, every one of his animals is like puppy dog tame, dude.
Well, yeah, but I mean, there's people like fucking, what's his face, the snake guy's got all the monitors too. He breeds the shit out of those things all the time too. Crutchfield.
Yeah.
But he's got tons of them too. You know.
Yeah, but he just got away with animals. That's insane. Anyway, you know. I mean.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
not a croc monitor.
No, but he never blamed that croc. You know, he never blamed that croc monitor either.
That was his own fault. Yeah.
And that's the difference of you admitting that you did something wrong and not the animal, you know. But
yeah, that guy, that was nuts. When he, am I a chew toy? But yeah, when he got bit by that monitor, it was like, holy shit, man, that tore him up. I was like, holy fuck.
Oh, like, yeah.
You know, the Superman got hurt kind of thing. It was like, what the fuck? You know, it was like, holy shit. That was crazy.
Well, you know, there's a couple other guys. I mean, I really want a black throat. You know, that's really a monitor I want. And in time, but there's some monitors, dude, they just ain't going to calm down. I don't care how much you work with them. They won't, and I'm not talking Niles. It's like the blue tree monitors or something. And they're just crazy, dude.
Well, even
they're
the green tree monitors,
crazy.
People don't hold those things. They suggest you actually not holding them, I think. They're just kind of
I mean,
if you get one, you just look at them kind of thing.
Yeah, but you have to at some point be able to get it out clean cages, and that's a whole.
Well,
you know,
that's the. Well, I think that's the. I guess the downside of the whole thing, you know.
That's where you see them with them big gloves on, grabbing them monitors because they're gonna rip you.
Well, they know, yeah. I mean, even if it's a halfway decent monitor, it's fine. But it's like one mistake. With a big lizard, you could lose fingers and shit, digits, and pieces. It's like it's a different deal. You know what I mean? Like getting bit by Irondogg, it's like, okay, I could get some stitches. Getting bit by something, 5 times this size, damn, I could lose fingers. And then get infections to lose like a whole hand or something, it's like, fuck, crazy, what people do.
I mean, because there's a lot of animals I want, but I'm gonna wait. I'm trying to find, once I get to work, I want to find some land, and I want to move out there. That way I can get like some tortoises, and I want to get some tortoises, and I want to get, a rhino iguana.
But you also have to face and legs. Well, yeah, it's.
Yeah, but if you hold them right, they, way you pick a monitor up and you hold them back by its base, and they're not going to get you.
There's certain people too that that frown a fact just on certain gloves too, because they'll, if you got this fucking leather fucking glove on, it's like, do you really think that monitor doesn't know that that's something's flesh? It's like the monitor's going to know. If you got some fresh leather gloves or something, depending on which kind you use, you could be in more trouble than not using them. You know what I mean?
Well, they're just, even like with Toothless, he has big welding gloves.
There are people,
you see them.
Yeah, you get the fabric welding gloves, not the leather ones. Because people say that having a leather glove is kind of defeating the purpose. Yes. I don't know if that's exactly true, but as smart as a monitor is, I bet it plays a factor. You know what I mean? It's like they're so intelligent. I'm sure that monitor knows that that's skin of something. I'm sure.
Yeah, but iguanas
are so intelligent.
Iguanas have a temperament that can change. You can have a perfectly nice monitor, iguana one day. The next day, he can go completely freaking nuts. That's the kind of things iguanas are. I know, I've had them. They're they'll rip you up, dude.
And not to down an iguana, but their brain capacity to a monitor is like a pea to a full-size brain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, iguanas.
What's up, DMJ?
That's why they say like the heat rocks and all that shit. That's what actually gave those monitors iguanas and ball pythons are the one. The rocks. A lot of people say you can't use the plug-in rocks and shit.
Right.
And you probably shouldn't. They're not the safest thing in the world.
Oh, yeah.
But there's venomous keepers, like I said, that'll keep them because what gave them such a bad name is an iguana will get on one of those heat rocks and die. It'll burn. I mean, it's too stupid to get up. A monitor will be all like, oh, this is hot, and move. Or a venomous snake will be all like, this is hot, I can move. Like,
exactly.
Like ball pythons and shit, they'll just lay there. That's the bad thing,
What's up, John?
Not saying that the rocks are good or not. But,
no, but you're right. I mean, monitors, they acclimate when they want to, and they know, they go on and off.
They'll get their heat, and when they're done and they know it's too hot or something, they'll move. They'll slide over.
They'll they will.
Side of the hot spot. They're smart, An iguana will they'll just lay there and burn to death. I mean, iguanas and monitors are like apples and oranges kind of thing. It's like they're both.
I like the rhino iguanas. I'd like to get a rhino iguana. I think they're super cool, dude. You know what I mean?
They seem a little more witty.
Yeah.
When you watch them, I've never owned one, but when you look at them, like they seem to react a lot more than like just a
green tree and shit. Yeah.
Even nice iguanas always just seem like they're just grumpy. You know, like they don't have a lot of zip. Them iguanas.
Well, I had mine was over 4 foot, and it was puppy dog tame, but there's days that it just isn't a bad mood, and that's how iguanas are, dude.
And I've got some nasty bites from iguanas too. They got those plates.
Their claws are what'll tear you up, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
They'll rip you up. You know, but yeah, I'd like to get a rhino iguana. I think they're super, super cool. You know, and
it's funny too. Anybody I've ever seen with the rhino iguanas, they're always a pair. I don't know any of the. I don't know of any of the keepers that I know of that only have one.
I think, well, I mean, J.O., you know, like Brian Barczyk has the one he likes. That's in his cage. And then, you know, like Nerd has one that runs all, you know, Nerd has one that runs all over their facility. And they'll be doing something, and he'll come running, and he'll stop, and he'll slide, and he'll look at everybody like, here I am, and then he'll take off. It's crazy, you know. Like, hey, here I am, you know.
All the free iguanas in Florida. Yeah, they're everywhere. See, that's what's funny about like my anoles and shit. I got people that are after me about my anoles. It's like I'm spending all this money keeping them and feeding them and doing all this shit, and other people are squishing them on their front porch. You know, it's like, it's so funny how that works kind of thing. You know, it's like the iguanas, you know, one place they're everywhere, one place is killing them, you know, eating them. It's like, let's eat these barbecues, these some bitches.
Oh, that's what they do in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you go to Underground Reptiles and get you a 4 foot iguana. They go right out and catch it and ship it to your door.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
I mean, you know.
Welcome to the live stream, Kiki.
But you know, an actual lace monitor would be awesome. I just ain't got that kind of cash to spend on a lace monitor, dude. You know, they're $10,000. You know.
Yeah.
For a bell phase lace, you know what I mean, the black and white, you know.
But even then, though, it's like, you know, if it lives 20 years or, you know, if it lives a full life, it's like, it's a pretty impressive animal to own.
Well, I can get a normal ball python for $30 that'll live this as long. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and there's cheaper monitors that are the exact same that'll live as long too, but
they're not as pretty, you know.
You gotta have
not as pretty. Yeah, exactly, you know. But, you know. That's just a big price tag, dude. You know what I mean?
You know what does scare this cat? I did find something out. This cat is 100% almost fearless, except for
cucumber.
Laser light. No, I've tried that with other cats. None of my cats react to the cucumber thing. But the laser light, I busted out the laser light the other day. She took off fucking running, ran into the door, took off. I was like, what the fuck? Usually they attack it. The little laser light. She ran from it. I was like, what the fuck? She just took off. Bang, was out of here. I was
probably like, whoever had her before had like a pellet gun with a laser on it. They shot her or something. Maybe. She's like, oh no, you ain't getting me with that damn thing.
She's pretty bulletproof. She's not afraid of the dogs, the other bigger cats, nothing. But that laser light, she took off running like a champ, just bang, like I stole her food or something. I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy.
The lace ones they are awesome. I mean, just
that's what I wonder if somebody
white and shit are impressive, man.
If somebody didn't have a laser on a gun or something, you know, like a BB gun or pellet gun, and then shot her, and then after that, she's like, I know what comes after that red light.
You know, but that's the thing. All the way down to the normalist monitor or anything, when they're standing and they're posed, there's really not an animal out there. I mean, like reptiles that demand that much respect with a look. You know what I mean? Like a lion. You look at a lion out of all cats, they demand your respect. You know what I mean? Versus like a house cat. But
I mean, come on.
It's like they're just
if I had the room and I could have a kimono dragon, dude, I'd have an enclosure so big. And don't think if I couldn't own one, I wouldn't get one, because that is, to me,
Eragon's only
that's
about
the top notch.
Or whatever the hell he
that's
is.
The best reptile. If you got a kimono, everybody's like, damn, he wins.
Look in his face, and you can tell that it's like, you know, it's, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Anybody that owns one knows what I'm talking about. They demand respect. I mean, you know, there's a lot of animals that do that, but as far as reptiles go, I think monitors are like the the king of like demanding their respect. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. It's like, and cobras, all that kind of shit. Yes, you got to have respect for them, but they don't quite. I don't know. Even like a hood isn't as impressive as like a monitor giving you that look. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
but kimonos can also be, you know, I'm not saying be completely tamed as pets, but you see a lot of people getting, you know, that have them at zoos and different places, get in and get around kimonos and feed them and everything else. In fact, Kentucky Zoo has got a big enclosure, and they got a door at each end, and they target train theirs. And theirs is target with the ball, and they know how.
Yeah,
and they're smart. They are freaking smart, dude. I mean, you know.
Well, any of the monitors are all the way down to like even those Aki monitors, like the littler ones and all that shit. They got them just the way they look. You can see that they're trying to outfigure you faster, and you're trying to outfigure them, kind of thing.
Well, yeah,
you know? It's like
it's
really
that's
weird.
why. You know, I've told you, anytime you get a monitor, like even with my Nile, I sat by its enclosure and talked like we are now, and for hours. And then, you know, then I would put its food in there, and then I would leave the door open, and we would talk. Getting it to trust me and to get used to me, it takes hours. But once you do, and never grabbing it off its safe spot, letting it, and then feeding it, you know, where it come up and eat out of you the tongs, and getting to that point. And once you can get there and still respect it, because it knows you, it knows, hey, this guy's not here to hurt me no more. He feeds me. You build that trust with the monitor, you know, and you can't force it on it, you know, or it'll never trust you, dude, you know, at all.
Yeah, that was my biggest mistake with Irondogg. Not that getting him, because I did want him and shit. It was just the fact of where I got him and how I got him was think more of the issue than. And if I
enclosure size.
And if I ever had it to do it again, I would order one. I mean, not saying I could afford one from one of these big wigs, but I would at least order it from somewhere that I could try to get vouched for that was captive bred of some sort. You know, even like an.
Was he a baby when you got him? I mean, a baby?
Well, not baby, but he was littler.
Because, you know, I think that's, you know, I mean, mine wasn't a hatchling, but it wasn't that big either. But I mean, I took the time with it, and when I got rid of it, so I reached in there and grabbed him, you know, and the guy said, and the guy held it. He said, dude, I've never seen a Nile monitor just come. I go, that's hours and hours of work. I said, that's why he's not $40. I said, you know, I mean, that's why it's not $40.
If I didn't want him, he'd be $40, but
you know, he's not. You can go buy one for $40. It'd be wild, but this is why. And he's like, I understand, you know, and you know, because I already had him at that point. You know,
I would order one that was, you know, at least somewhat more captive bred, a generation or two. I mean, because even like one generation to two generations, the babies are going to be a ton of difference. You know, I mean.
Well, that's why you can get a Savannah monitor or Nile monitor for $40. They're wild, most of them, you know, or there's just too many of them. But if you get really good captive bred animals that are like nerd, you pay more money, but there's a reason for it. You know, that's the whole point. It's not just some. I mean.
Well, and that's the same thing. It's versus like one or two generations, you know, captive bred versus 5 or 10, you know, generations captive.
Right.
I mean, that makes a huge difference, you know.
Oh, yes.
And anything, you know. But yeah, Sherry, I still have Irondogg. What was it, like one Tuesday or two Tuesdays ago? I had him on the
2 weeks ago.
And I was feeding him frozen thawed mice.
Yeah, and it's weird about kimono. They'll actually eat another kimono dragon, a smaller one, if they need food, you know, which is weird, you know, so.
Well, yeah, and they'll eat something dead too. I mean, they don't care. I mean, if there's a dead.
You ever seen two big ones fighting?
Get them some. Oh yeah,
them are nasty, boy.
Well, yeah, it's like a way more agile alligator. It's like, you know, I mean, there's big alligators. You see them tussling around is one thing, but when you get a lizard that's that big but agile, that's a freaking game and a half. There, it's like.
Is that your website you got now, John? If it is, I'll have to go check it out, buddy.
Right on.
www.eliteexotics.com. Hell yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy shit. Yeah, any monitor though, like I said, they have them looks that are just. You can't deny them the respect. It's like, it's crazy.
It's one of the most intelligent creatures out there. I mean, and there's a
like
reason,
I said, because it's like there, and that's the difference. Like you get a cobra and shit, yeah, it's demanding respect, but it's got its hood out like this, giving you 100 flags saying, I want respect. A monitor just look at you. You know what I mean? It don't have to flare up. It don't have to do shit. Just look at you the right way, and that it.
Pea throats are cool, and so are the white throats, but I've got to hold out for the black throat. I've got to get the black throat. That'll be the one I'm going to get. And I've seen a few more. I see them starting to come back around more readily available and not so extreme priced,
Yeah.
When they were before black throats did you get for a few $100s. Then they went up to $1,500, $2,000. Now they're back down under 1,000 for most of them. They're hard to get, but there's still a lot more available now. And so that'll be the one I get. It'll be a black throat. It'll get 7, 8 foot big. But I mean anything that's 8 foot long or whatever, 7, 8 foot long, that's a badass monitor. So
yeah. Anything that can take your hand off if it got mad at you.
There's a guy in California. If you look up black throat monitor, like big black throat dude, he's in a lazy boy, laid back. This monitor's head's on his shoulder, his tail goes past his feet, and he puts his hand in that monitor's paw as big as his hand, dude. And it's just like a big baby, dude. It's huge.
Yeah. I think I've seen that monitor.
And he's got a bunch of monitors actually, and he's got one named Blue that just is mean. That bit him.
That's like from the Forbidden Channel. Rex was an amazing monitor. I don't care what monitor, wasn't it? Yeah, I don't care what people say about that channel, this, that, and another. Rex was an amazing animal. He was like chill. He was way cool. I love the videos with Rex in them. Man, they were awesome.
You're right. They should. And that was, I think that was, there for a while, with everything. And then, I think there was a ban on them for a while in a few states, and they're starting to come back around. But, it's the same way with berms and stuff like that. I mean, people like, why are they so high? Well, because people quit breeding them when that Lasiac went in, and now they come back and the prices, can be, they're what they are. And I think it was a good thing because, man, you start putting out $100 retics and berms all day long, dude. You're going to see them either not taken care of or for sale down the road, and they're not going to be tame. You know what I mean? Because people are like, they got too big. I don't want to get it out of its cage. I'm scared of it. The cage is going to be nasty, and it's just a down. It's bad for the animal. So if you have higher prices, you at least know somebody that's willing to pay a little higher prices, knowing what they're going to, they know that they get it, No, you couldn't. Exactly. But when you're putting them out there for $100, people do that impulse buy because they're like berm or retic or whatever, and then next thing you know, it's 8, 9 foot, and hey, I rescued that berm because the guy would not get out of his. I drove to his house, dude. The thing was just periscoping because it wanted attention, dude. I got it out of the cage. The thing was harmless, but he was scared of it. The cage was nasty. You had poop in it, nasty. I saved its life, but I ended up giving it to my guy because he was a big berm guy, and he had a retic I wanted, but I miss it because I wish I wouldn't have got rid of it now because I do miss her. She was cool, so I kicked myself in the ass on that one, but.
Don't tear up and shit on the live show.
I'm not tearing up. I'm just saying I wish I would have kept it though,
Yeah.
But he's a good friend, and he's in, he's good with animals, and he got into the berm game, and he bought like 15 berms, dude, But he owns his own reptile shop too, and he got out of the retics because he goes, man, I got the berm craze, and he started getting, the ivories and all different colors, and he's got he bought all brand new enclosures and stuff for him, you know what I'm saying? So he did it all right, We got an amazing room for him. And they're well taken care of, so.
Well, that's cool. Can you still visit her?
Yeah.
These balls.
Yeah. Is 15 a lot? If so, I'm fucked.
Is that 15 a lot of what? See, that's the thing. 15 anything to a normal person is like out of freaking control. To the reptile community, 15 isn't really nothing of anything, I don't think. People are like, oh, you got
for a normal berm?
50, 60 of them. 50, 60? It's like, yeah, I got 50, 60 of them. You need one? It's like
$15? Like, how many you got?
Yeah, I don't have that many now. I've had
no.
Before,
yeah, okay, I got
but
15
you know what I'm saying.
berms a lot. You know,
yeah,
that's a question that depends on you, because
like I said, in the reptile community, it's probably not that big a deal. You got 15. It's not
well, no, there's a difference when it comes to big snakes, because you know, and I know he does everything the right way, but is a regular person with 15 berms and say they have 8 females or 10 females, say they have 10 females and 5 males, most people's going to breed all 10 of them females of their size because they want to breed them, and next thing you know, you've got 600 goddamn baby berms or more, and say they saw them out cheap, but they're you know, that's the deal. He's smart enough to know, like, hey, I'm not going to breed 1,000 baby berms a year right now. He knows what he's doing, you know, and I mean, and taking the time to raise them up to the right size too, you know.
Folks, and no matter what you got, you're into though.
Yeah, but you see these guys that's got a lot of retics, dude. If you don't,
well, I've seen them. Those are the ones that scare me the most. They're like, oh yeah, these retics are cool, man. I just bought 3 more. It's like 3 more. It's like that's a fucking huge responsibility to be 3 more or something. It's like, you know.
Well, you know, like Jay, how many does Jay produce a year, dude?
Oh,
I mean, he produces all year long. I mean, I can't even imagine how many retics he makes a year. I can't even imagine. I mean, thousands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thousands.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because all of his clutches are 50, 60, 70 eggs.
But if you're shipping overseas and making the big money, then there you go, because that export game, like, you know, JT was talking, that's where your money comes from, you know. You know, so
yeah, it's got to, the animal's got to be worth shipping overseas, but then if they are and you got enough of them, then that's where the money is and shit, you know, they talked about.
But everything's, you know, everything's the world's first to him, but you know, he's shipping all over the, you know, the world. So I mean, you know, he's built that clientele up too, you know.
Yeah.
Just like Bob Clark does too, you know. I mean, he ships a lot, you know.
Certain people that are going to sell their shit just because of who they are.
But, you know. Oh yeah.
I know. Bad Blood's comment was funny. Did you see it? It's like buying a 6-pack of beer is like having ball pythons, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, but I mean, I think that's it's nice to know when you sell a snake that it's going to a good home. You know, I mean, it's nice knowing that them people
ball pythons. You know, somebody that don't have snakes, they hear, oh, you got 8 snakes, and it's like, yeah, but me saying 8 snakes in this room is like, oh, you're the little guy. It's like crazy. You know, it's funny.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, you're taking the point to you're doing what you want to do and the way you want to do. You're not trying to grow to 100 snakes either. You know,
well, yeah,
you know, I mean.
Well, no, I was just saying it with like his question is like so many too many. It's like it depends on who you're talking to. You know, if it's like a non-reptile person, it's like, oh, you're freaking crazy. Do a, you know, the bigger reptile people, it's like 15, yeah, whatever. You know, no big deal.
Step it up, Justin. But I mean, I mean, I
no, I know I don't want to step it up. I'd rather actually just stay lower numbers but better quality animals, maybe. No.
Anybody got a clown?
What I have?
Anybody got a clown?
I want a couple pieds and a clown, and that's it. And then after that, it'll be either shit I keep that I produce, or I'd probably get rid of something before I brought something in. I don't want to just keep collecting snakes. That's not what my channel's about. I mean, it'll be a part of my channel, but I'd rather have multiple animals than have a ton of just one kind. You know?
Yeah.
So it's not numbers; it's smart numbers. There's a lot of people that have been doing it a lot less time than me. They got way more animals than me that are way over their fucking head. Just saying.
Well, that's because you didn't know that, Justin, that You should buy a lot of animals because you're going to make a ton of money the first year breeding, and you can quit your job.
Yeah,
you didn't know that?
No.
Oh yeah, ask anybody.
No, I know that because I heard it multiple times from people that didn't know what they were talking about. But I did my research and realized that
you found that wasn't true.
Yeah, it takes a long time. So, yeah, you can buy this snake and get to that snake. They just forgot to tell you about the 12 years it takes you in the middle. It's like
elite exactly. And Mike Wilbanks here in Oklahoma, he's got 4,000. So I mean, them guys are insane. What's up, John? Thanks for coming in, buddy.
Thank you.
Hopefully you can make it Wednesday to our Christmas live stream.
That's day one knowledge.
But I mean that's just on another level, though. You know, that's a whole different level. You know, when you got 4,000 or 5,000 ball pythons, dude. I mean, that's a whole different level.
That's the thing. Even if I do explode as far as like, oh my God, I want to get 100 ball pythons, I will complete the whole cycle small like I am before I ever grow. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know people that got 50, 100 snakes. They ain't even produced a baby yet. It's like, holy shit, man. It's like.
Hey, Jon Fealy's going to have he's got eggs in the incubator this year.
Hell yeah. I'd like to get
eggs in the incubator. Virtual hug to John.
That's like, that's like people that, oh man, I want to make all these babies. Nope. I'd be happy with just one.
Well,
I'm not in it for the money or the color. All I'm in it is for the process. I just want to go through it.
That was the best video I've seen to date from Jon Fealy and Sean Bradley. Don't get me wrong, hands down. Was
14 days till the hatch. Sweet.
Was the first clutch he pulled because the emotion on that guy's face and how happy and he it's like I did it. It's a big accomplishment. To me, that was the best video, dude. I mean, I was so happy for him. Now to wait to see him cut the eggs for the first time, hey, that's going to be a complete different emotion. I mean, and you can tell how happy he was with them eggs. You can see the emotion. I mean, and that's great, dude. That's showing all my fucking hard work, and it's paying off, you know what I mean? And I think that's cool, though. I mean, that's what it's about, dude. I mean, to me,
but even when I seen tails cross the first time, I was like, oh my God.
Right.
Finally.
I mean,
it's like, oh my fucking God.
And going through them trials and tribulations, and then it happened, and you're just like,
yeah,
man, I mean, so it was great. It's I like to see shit like that because, everybody's like, okay, it's my 80th clutch this year I'm cutting. Well, no, it's the guy that just produced his first clutch and pulled his first thing of eggs and happy and cutting. That's the great part of it, dude. I mean, to me, I think that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, I got it all.
Because I remember that feeling myself, and it was
amazing. Of them or one of them, I'm just gonna die them all and sell them.
And it don't get old cutting eggs. Trust me. I'm just saying the first time you see eggs,
I'm dunking them all in food color, and then
the first time you cut them are the best feelings in the world. It's just keeping your head out of that incubator, not looking in there and going, "Are they hatched yet? Are they hatched yet? Are they hatched yet? Are they?" You know what I mean? What's up, D&D?
I hopefully don't have to worry about that. You've been telling me that shit for 6 months now. It's like, remember, when you get it, don't get in there every day.
Right, Dylan.
And that's another reason why I'm not putting any stickers on the window so I can look through.
Yep. There ain't none on mine either. But, and that's the thing, because I can see what's nice with having it all glass. I can see if they pipped or not, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I mean, I don't have to open that door, you know what I mean? That's the good thing, But it is.
And I think that's what helps too with having mine set up. And I already did the incubator part. I did all that shit. That box has been in there testing. I check the numbers every day, 5 times a day, probably check the numbers. But I've never opened the door. I'm trying to train myself to, like, if there was some in there now, just watch it every day, pay attention, do all that kind of shit. But so.
Hell yeah.
It'll be a good time. 6 times the charm.
Hell yeah. Well, I mean, it's
Only
cool.
check 5 times, 6 times.
You know, and that's what's cool about it. I mean, it's a great process this year. You know, I mean, when people are doing it, you know, and so especially, you know, just seeing what you produced, you know, that's the thing. You know, what's in here, you know, and then.
Well, yeah,
And then sometimes looking in there and going,
process,
I don't,
you know, with
know,
with healthy babies is like, oh my God, you know, it's like I can do this.
You know, John, and that was one thing I was going to try out on my next eggs is like Jeremy does from all time. He uses wax paper, and he says it doesn't build moisture up on top.
Yeah,
and then don't drip water. And I thought that's pretty, you know, that's pretty interesting. That you know, that was kind of cool. He shared that, you know. So I said, why you got wax paper? He goes, it still keeps the same thing as pressing seal, except the water don't stick up to the top or it could drip on the eggs. I go, that's pretty freaking smart, you know. Which is, you know, just food for thought if anybody, you know, didn't know. But I thought that was cool, you know. Learn, you know, just a different way somebody else does it, but it made sense, you know. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, anything that like passing that kind of shit on is the key to this whole fucking, you know, the whole thing. It's like them little tips and shit that are gonna help, you know.
Oh yeah.
You know, exactly. And then you got guys out there that are just grabbing any Tupperware out the counter, and they got eggs coming out anywhere. It's crazy.
I actually like just watching Earl from Lone Star Reptiles cut eggs because it's just like the smoothest thing you've ever seen in your life. You know, he got them. I don't know how much them scissors cost. Right? He puts it in. And he's like this. You know, he don't even cut. It's just like it's just so natural, man. It's like, man, check this guy out, man. You know, he's cut thousands upon thousands of eggs. You know, I mean, but it's still cool to watch him. You know, that's cool though. Yeah, he's an awesome guy too, dude.
Oh, I can't wait for this.
Why did the strawberry cross the road?
He's mean. Yeah, but you don't even know if he's mean yet. You ain't had him long enough.
Appreciate it, John.
To adjust.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I got lucky, I guess. It's crazy the numbers I got.
His mom was in a jam. Fucking Jesus.
His mom was in a jam.
He fucking cracks me up. Fucking. You're killing me.
That was my goal, though, working on my channel. That's why I've been slack on Instagram. I'm just working on my channel. Want to get to that, getting close on them 4,000 hours, you know.
That we all put weed in it and watch the Iron Animal Show.
And the strawberry?
I don't know if I've ever heard anybody use a strawberry. A lot of apples, potatoes. Apples, potatoes.
It's a fruit. I guess you could try.
Hey, whatever you can get a hole in, get you through the day, man. I mean, if you got to smoke a bowl, you got to smoke a bowl.
You know, socket, whatever, you know.
Anything. That ain't no bullshit, too.
Yeah, that's true, too, you know. Hey.
It was funny. I remember one time.
Like a 10mm deep well or something. Come on, I need to hit this bowl.
I got this crazy box of like gas line parts or something, and it was so crazy. I got this huge box delivered to my work years ago, and it sat there for years. And then one time I was like, man, I still got that box of these weird brass parts. Yeah, 2 of these, one of those, they were perfect pipes. I made like 100 of them, gave them out to everybody. It was back in the day though, but it was funny.
I seen you hit 1,000. That was awesome, dude. I commented on that too.
Who?
And you know what?
Oh yeah.
Once you hit, it's like once I hit, it's just okay. You know, like all right, man. I've got that. I don't have to worry about that part no more now. You know, I just got to focus on the hours. You know, I mean, and that's what's nice is because I was worried about getting my hours and not getting my subscribers. You know, and was trying to work on that. But it's nice when you know, okay, hey, I've got that done, and ain't got to worry about it now. I just got to focus on this. You know, and It'll come. I mean,
he just did it because now there's only one thing I can yell at him about instead of two.
No, well, I just did it because I don't know. I mean, I got lucky, I guess. But
no, hey, you took tool they gave you and ran with it.
Well, yeah, I mean, and too bad the hours don't count towards shorts because, like I said, the one short's got almost 1,000 goddamn watch hours, and it
like
don't
count.
Said,
that almost be unfair. I mean, that almost
it
be
would.
unfair even to you. Would. I mean, even to you, it would be unfair if you thought about it because it's like, fuck. You think about how long we've been doing this shit, and somebody comes along 160-second video and monetized. It's like, holy shit, it's crazy.
Yeah, but you know what, dude? This way I look at it, life's unfair. You know, I used to go to school. I used to go to school and watch these kids come in, and their mom and dad buy them all these cars and shit. They tear them up, get another one. You know what? I busted my ass. I went out and bought my car. I wasn't going to wreck that son of a bitch because I had to fix the goddamn thing.
Exactly.
And you know what? But it gave me better, instilled me better because it taught me that you work for what you want to get, and it's better that way. You know.
Oh,
you don't get something handed to you.
My mom,
you know?
It's like, Mom, I want those shoes. You know, you want those shoes? You get a freaking job and buy them yourself. So I did.
Well, I mean, but don't get me wrong. I mean, if they wanted to give me 1,000 per hour,
on like a $250 pair of shoes, and I regretted it afterwards too because I had no money.
But I mean, I'd take them 1,000 per hour to give them to me. Don't get me wrong. But I mean,
oh yeah, no.
But
you take whatever you can get. But I know you can get it. That's not the point. I mean,
but I know that I had to work for it to get, not where some of these people.
It would just be so crazy where they change the rules to be so hard to be monetized, but then make it so easy in one video. It's like unreal.
I think they'd have
people that are making shorts and get 1 million views. They're getting 1,000 subscribers in one video.
I think they would up the deal. Well, but even at that, it would still be easier to get, though. I think, you know, even if you said, hey, you had to have. I don't know how many.
10,000 subscribers to be monetized. If you did enough shorts, it wouldn't be that hard.
Hell no, there's that one guy got over 1 million in goddamn 80 days.
Well, yeah, I mean, you
500 million views.
900 or shit. How many did we figure out? It was almost 900 in a month,
a
couple weeks. Yeah, it's crazy. You know,
almost, or whatever it is, 3 weeks or whatever it is.
But what do you mean? How does the thumbnail work? Is that thumbnail just basically just titles your video for the most part? It makes it look more professional.
Thumbnails are what can draw. I mean, if you're doing a regular content video, a thumbnail is a lot. I think
is key.
Key. Is very key.
Thumbnail is what makes people click on the video. If you're searching a video and you get 15 different videos that are all going to explain the same thing to you, at that point you judge it off the thumbnail and time of the video, you know, like which one you're going to click on, you know.
Yeah, I think that's one of the key things to making a good video, you know. I mean, is a thumbnail is really important. Like you said, you usually make
at what point you should put it. I mean, anytime you're making a video on YouTube.
Are you talking for a short or for a regular video?
Yeah, shorts don't have thumbnails.
Yeah, you don't need no thumbnail for a short.
Well, you can put a thumbnail on a short because anybody that watches the short through your channel will see the thumbnail. Anybody that sees it as a short won't see the thumbnail.
Right.
But it depends on what he was talking about, if it was for a regular video or for a short. Because even then, I mean, adding the thumbnail to a short, you know, is the same process because it's not even a short until after it's loaded anyway. So you load the thumbnail the exact same way. So I guess that wouldn't make a difference. But I think, as far as being beneficial, or any video you can get them put on, if you can make them.
And I wonder if that's why that's still there in the studio, where even though it says fixes, because they can't seem to separate.
That's what I'm saying. They don't have
my watch hours.
Yeah.
You know, I have to go to my monetization to see what my watch hours are now, because I can't go by what the analytics say no more. You know what I mean? I mean, because it's
it'll catch up and get figured out sooner or later. But right now, I don't think they have it figured out yet. Because that's the thing.
Right now, I'm over 4,000 though on my analytics. So that's the thing. I've got way more hours. You know. And that's what they're saying. They're not counting. Them shouldn't be counted, you know. I mean,
but look, no. I mean, I don't think that's really it, because I mean, if you had a video that was set on, you know, for kids, or an adult video, the watch time is still going to show up in your analytics. It's just not going to show up as far as you trying to get monetized.
Right.
So that would happen even with a content video if it was, you know, it has nothing to do with the short.
It just makes it hard to figure out if you're saying how many hours I've actually earned.
If your channel is all marked the exact same way, then it's different. But if you have videos that are marked like adult only, those are going to show up in your analytics and not in your monetized part.
Right.
Awesome, thank you. Good night. Yeah, I probably won't be long either. But yeah, so I mean, it's all a damned if you do and damned if you don't. That's for sure. Like I said, it may be a month from now they decide not to do the shorts, and you know it'll just kind of go away. I don't think the views and stuff will go away. It'll just you won't be able to do them no more.
Right.
But it is kind of weird why we're testing minute videos and everybody else is testing longer videos. So. And
that's the thing. I mean.
It's like it's like YouTube's trying to be like them and they're all trying to be like us. It's like, let's stay us.
Well, I think, you know, like you said, in where they're doing because they wanted to get the crowd from Indonesia and India because they don't have technology. So let's figure a way to get lots of those people onto our platform now that like to do just short videos, you know.
And that's the thing. There's probably tons of shit that's tested in other places that we don't know nothing about. That's like that weird $sign on gays videos. They're testing that shit only in Australia.
I seen it on somebody else's thing too the other day. I can't remember who it was. I don't know where they. I'm not sure where they're from. But I did see it on another, and I don't know if they were from Australia. They might have been. So might be testing in a couple places. You know what I mean? But it was cool because it's not $1 like square. It's kind of like a little oval deal with a little. It's cool how it is.
It's a super chat during a regular video instead of a live. Basically.
Yeah. So you can do
a regular video. Yep.
Or it might not even. It might just send it to their. I don't know how it works. You know what I mean?
It's basically just a super chat in a regular video. It's the same thing.
Well, I mean, where would it be seen somewhere?
Money. Well, I don't know. No, the creator sees it.
Yeah, that's why I wonder. Would it wonder if it'd leave it in the comment? You know, like, hey, it's,
it's probably it's just like a Patreon. It's just another way to give money to the creator.
That's probably right. It's probably just like their deal of Patreon. It was cool though to see that because that's why I said, man,
they're just giving it where if you watch a like my pond video, I bet that feature would do really well on my pond filter video. I got people that are like, man, if I could buy you a beer, I would. You know, shit like that. They're all like, you saved me, you know, $100 or. You know, you did this, you did that. And on that video, if there was like hey, you know, if you want to donate $5, there's a button right there. I bet I get that video would do good with a button like that. It would.
That's why people still, I see because even with monetization, they'll say, hey,
I think any DIY video, that button would work good for because any of my DIY videos, that's the main comment I get is, man, you saved me money. Thanks for saving me money. You know what I mean?
It's a super chat, so and they now pin you in the comments as giving $1.
They're likely to give you
$5. Pin it in the comments. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Okay. Can you pin it? That's cool.
It's a super, and they now pin you. They now pin you in the comments as giving $1. Oh, that's awesome.
That's cool.
I think it's a good feature, but you know,
too. I think it really is. Like I said, especially for DIY videos, because like you said, if dude's like, hey man, you saved me $100, he might send you 20 of that because you saved him 100. You know what I mean?
And that's why I still see a lot of big people that are monetized. They still have their PayPal and their Venmo in there because of because that reason.
Avoid giving the percentage. No, that's the void to avoid giving the 30% to YouTube.
Well, you're probably true on that, but like you said,
that's entirely what
I mean, no, I'm not arguing that point, but on a regular video, say like you were saying.
Well, yeah.
Somebody could. What I'm saying, somebody could. It would benefit them there, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you could. That's just like yours. You have a PayPal in every description of your videos. It's the same thing. It's just the button that Gay has. It's just easier. People don't want to go look in your description. They want it.
I agree. If it's right there,
they're way more likely to click on it if it's available right in front of them than to go look down in the description.
And I don't. And that's the only thing I don't like is because I see some people do it even on a live stream or on videos, and they put a big red banner at the bottom of the shit. And they run their goddamn pay shit through there. It's like I don't want to do nothing. I think I don't like that. You know, myself. You know?
Like I said, it's a do or it's a damned if you do and damned if you don't. Because if you do all that shit, like a separate Patreon outside of YouTube, all these like PayPal outside of YouTube, if you're making a shit ton of money and they're not gonna, suggest your shit as much. You know, I mean,
right.
That's why creators, like when you get to a certain level in YouTube, they start helping you. Like you get to 100,000, you get an advertisement team if you get 100,000 subscribers. You know, it's because you're making them money. At some point, you're valuable to them. If everything's through PayPal and they're not making any money, you don't get shit out of it from YouTube.
Oh, right, exactly.
Like, it's kind of that thing, like, it's like you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours kind of thing. It's like it'll pay off eventually, but people don't want to give that cut to YouTube. I think it's part of the deal myself.
I think it is too. I mean, and I don't have no problem with that part of the deal because, hey, they're allowing you to put up a video that you're going to generate revenue off of, dude.
I'm basically just contracting a spot in YouTube.
Right.
Because they pay me, but I have to pay for my spot kind of thing. You know what I mean? You got to pay money to make money. Well, that's what I'm saying.
It's no different working a job. They pay taxes out for me.
But that's why I waited until YouTube said I could do a Patreon through them instead of making my own Patreon.
Oh, I agree. I agree.
Or like putting a PayPal link in and all that shit. 'Cause I have a PayPal, but my PayPal link isn't anywhere because I don't. Right. I want everything to be through YouTube because I want my, I guess, career or my thing is to be through YouTube.
Well, once I get to that point, I'll take it off. Of course, I mean.
Well, yeah. You could keep it on there, and that's the thing. And it's like there's going to be people that have a PayPal that are going to be successful and blah blah blah. But if you just look at the bottom line, is YouTube's going to help you more. The more money you make them, the more that they're going to help you. And that's just
100%. 100%
that's just business, I guess.
Oh, well, yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah. And there's some people that have both,
like
they'll run this here and that there.
Come by Wednesday. And Yooper's got a live stream Christmas giveaway tomorrow.
22nd, 23rd, and 25th. Big show.
So stop in. It starts at 7 p.m. 5-year time, and we got one Wednesday 5-year time. So there's going to be tons of T-shirts and stickers and snakes and hooks and I mean a ton of stuff. Dude.
Tons of stuff.
So come by, join the fun. But if not, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
So I mean, just so you know, I like to put it out there because I think, all the ones everybody's doing is just an epic wheel.
Sherry said if you use Streamlab, you can set up a money jar. See, it's the same thing. You're eliminating YouTube from the money. But yeah, all that shit's crazy. That's the whole thing. It's whatever you want to do. There's 1,000 different ways to skin the YouTube cat.
Okay, I totally.
What?
Oh, I didn't even see that comment from Gay. Because you could go give me one, and you'd be the first to do it, Irondogg. Hit that button.
You've never had anybody hit it? I'll go hit it right now.
Really? I would have figured you had tons of people hit that thing.
You know what the bad thing is? There's probably nobody that knows it's there. I bet if she suggests it in one of her videos, she'll get a click.
It's right there by the likes and everything. It's not hard to see, dude.
Yeah, but if you go to look at a video and you blow it up full screen, you never see it. You just watch your video and leave. That's what I'm saying. Right. That's why they suggest anytime you have a Patreon, the first thing they suggest to you is mention to your people that you have it. You know what I mean? Because people don't notice that kind of shit. Is it just like a PayPal or a Super Chat? Does it got like the sticker part and then the regular part?
I don't know, dude. I'm like I said, I've only seen it on her video. I've seen it on one other person's video now, and that's why I asked you a long time. What is it? And you're like, I don't know what that is. And he goes, that. And I'm like, no, dude, it's on regular video. And then, yeah, you never promoted it, but hey, hey, you should. You should. Hey, YouTube gave me this cool little feature they want me to try out for them.
And,
hey, you don't
have to, that's probably a lot of it too. Because if you look at the video, that heart is off the screen. You have to scroll over to see it. See, look, you got to scroll over, and then there's that little heart with the $sign in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, but it doesn't. If it's rolled over, you don't really see it unless you scroll over.
Right. But yeah, I mean, I would do it as a, you know, hey, YouTube gave me this little thing they want me to try out for them.
Well,
they
that's
picked
weird
me as
too.
a tester.
As soon as I go to it, listen, they give you They give you 4 options: $2, $5, $10, or $50. It's just 4 different stickers is all.
There's nothing on the top you can switch over to like a.
Oh, I didn't go that far. It just showed 4. It showed 2, 5, 10, and 50.
And they got the little bar like the regular one does where you can scroll over to different amounts.
Nope.
Cool.
No, it just showed the. Uh-oh. I put in something wrong.
Getting 50. Oops.
It is what it is at this point.
But no, you know, I mean,
applause. Look, oh, that was cool. Your purchase has been confirmed. But look, if you open it, it just shows the 4 colors.
Oh, cool.
There you go. If that's your first one, cha-ching, there you go.
And you know what? Was that on their last video?
Start socializing your snakes from babies. Rough-scaled pythons. I just did the video and clicked on it.
Should have done their last one, because then if more people come in and be like, look at this guy. How did he do that? See?
Oh, well, fuck. I didn't know. I was trying to
I didn't either. I just thought of it. Hey,
I
just thought of it.
It was actually a video that was a year old. I didn't even see that. I just clicked on one.
But well, that's cool that it's a year old, though. You know, I mean, even at that, you know. But yeah, I would promote it just and promote it as, hey.
But like I said, you can barely see the A and the P on the side of the screen. You actually have to physically slide it over to see the whole the applaud deal.
All right, I'll keep my eye out for you, Ball Python Love.
If that heart was in the middle of that row, I bet they'd get more clicks too.
Because think about it. If you said, hey, YouTube they're doing some kind of testing and they picked me for some reason and they gave me this, hey, it's you don't have to hit it, but if y'all want to, I'm just letting you know because, you know, they wanted me to try it out for them. And in that way, you're not asking for somebody. You're just letting them know, hey, you know, it's there if you want to use it.
She just put out a short 2 hours ago.
Yep.
I'll do $2 on that one too. What comes around goes around.
Well, yeah.
It's cool. You get 2 little hands that come up on the bottom of the screen and start clapping. It cracks me up.
Who's Jason?
Who?
She said, thank you, Jason.
Jason, Justin, it's all the same.
I'm just messing with you.
No, it does say Jason, though.
Yeah, I know it does. I was just messing around. Way to go, Jason.
I guess I should watch the video now. It's the one that you just put out during the show. It's funny because I almost know when she's coming now. If I look over and I see that she put out a video, usually right after she puts out the video, she'll come in the chat. It kills me.
Right.
It's funny. It's like, oh, Gabe's coming. She's put out a video.
That's funny. He ain't old.
That damn rat's in a castle. It doesn't have any clue how good he's got it. Well, he probably does know, but.
Oh, I'm sure he knows.
Oh, there's more than one in there. She got a whole little colony of rats in there now.
Oh, yeah.
That one's like, where's my food? Talk about spoiled. Jesus. She'll spend that $2 and get us some treats. Damn spoiled rats.
Exactly. Hell yeah. So, just before we sign out tonight, let everybody know your time again for tomorrow's stream so they know.
It's 6:30. I was going to start at 6:30.
Okay.
Yooper said he's only going to be an hour, but I'm just going to do 6:30 to make sure because he's got a lot to cram in as well in 1 hour.
Yeah,
and if he needs more time,
I mean,
I don't
he
want
probably
to
can, but I'm sure he's
anyway.
going to go a little longer. I could see it being a little longer, and that's fine.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I said, I just want to get in my time. Basically, I do every Tuesday. I just wanted to, stay on schedule. But I didn't want to do the whole show during his show, but because I want to be over there too. But
right. So, but I think we're gonna sign out. You're gonna hang out for a minute after we close this out, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna go. I appreciate everybody in there tonight. And remember, tomorrow, 6:30 Pacific time.
Well, we got Yooper's first, and the Yooper will
right. I'm just letting them know that you'll be when Justin will be doing his live. It'll be an hour and a half later than usual. But Jason is going to Christmas live stream tomorrow.
Yeah, and all
7
you
o'clock.
Be there.
7 o'clock Central Standard Time. So,
be there. But yeah, right on. So
that'll be it. So
it's the first of the trio of Christmas live streams. Should be a good time. What you looking at over there?
Thank you, Sherry.
Oh, fuck! I thought you was froze there for a minute. I was like,
nope.
What the fuck?
Oh, Sherry sent me some money. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Appreciate it. But yeah, y'all go be over there tomorrow. Go on Yooper's at 7 Central Standard Time. And then Justin, and then Wednesday, y'all come in here. It's going to be a great time, a lot of stuff, and a lot of prizes, a lot of good people. I hope everybody wins.
We got TnT on Friday, but we'll announce that more Wednesday to freshen everybody up to roll into Friday. So
exactly. So, but other than that, y'all have a good night, and we'll see you on the next one.
Take care.
Peace.
Stay wild.